bro. Yeah, I wash my ass.
Yo. We live.
I got my thumb in your butt.
Real quick, I heard y'all talking about comments. Can y'all see on y'all screen on the left where it says it should be a tab that says comments? Do y'all see that?
Yeah, some comments in the private chat.
So this is also part of y'all duties. Y'all see the comments. If there's anything you want to add on the screen, look like Kiso, boom. King Kiso, let's have a good show. Boom. Y'all can hit that right quick.
What, we can hit that too?
Yeah, y'all should be able to.
I think only you can, brother.
No, I think only you can, brother.
Saint, you try it. Saint might got mod powers. I don't know. I might have to. You can make mods on here, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But people in the comments, man, in the live chat, let us know how the mic's sounding. We are on a new streaming service, StreamYard. You know, niggas didn't like StreamYard, so we on some new shit, man. So we testing out some shit. I think everything is set up pretty good. Saint went live on it last weekend with the delayed takes, and I don't know about y'all, but I like it. I like the setup, man. I like the little effects we got on it and stuff. You know, it's looking a little bit professional.
It's cool.
Yeah, man, I like it. It looks good to me. So, but let us know in the comments how the mics are sounding. Red Pig, what's up with you, baby? You at home right now? Or you in the car? Where you at?
I'm at home.
Oh, okay. You went to the movies?
Yeah.
What'd you see today?
Running Man. Did you
Okay,
see it?
I did see it.
Hey, no spoilers. Glenn Powell, bootleg Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, they saying he the new Tom Cruise. That's his whole vibe. He trying to go
Do
for that
Tom
new
Cruise?
Yeah, he trying to go for the new
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
Does he do his own stunts?
I think I don't know. I don't know if he does all his own stunts, but I think he does most of them.
If he do all his own stunts, then we could say that. But until then, he Brad Pitt. He bootleg Brad Pitt to me.
You know, ever since Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise has been like his mentor type shit. So yeah, that's kind of
more
what
like Tom Cruise. I don't think he like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
His job just to look pretty.
But yeah, man. So we back. Obviously, episode 70. I don't know why I said 7. Episode 70. Mafia is not here tonight. But I believe he said he had a family gathering. But he did send me his reviews, so I'll read off his reviews. That way, you guys can get an idea of how he was feeling about some of these films. BT Buck said he might be here late. And then our boy John Donuts, he couldn't make it today. He said he would have been able to do it tomorrow, but we was already planning to go live today, man. So hopefully we can get Donuts on the next one. But aside from that, man, we got the full cast here on time. Well, not really. These niggas was late, but they all here. Only got about 2 topics for y'all because we got a lot of reviews, a lot of movies we're seeing. I can't speak for these niggas, but I saw a lot of movies. So we're going to get into some reviews. Let's go ahead and start off with the intros. And then again, while we're doing the intros, just let us know in the comments how the mics are sounding, if we need to adjust or whatever. Saint, how you feeling, brother?
Feeling good and highly blessed, man.
How was the late text last week?
Hey, it was a fire show. We got some good supporters in there. I mean, the new setup, bro, might be better than StreamYard.
Of course, sir.
Okay. Rick, how you feeling?
I just watched Frankenstein this week. I've been busy preparing for this movie.
Me too.
Shit, so
I seen that too. I forgot about that.
it was. I mean, it's a pretty decent movie, but other than that, pretty good.
When are you moving?
End of January.
Okay, that's coming up. I think Alex said he wanted to try to move around then too. I was going to ask you something. Oh yeah, Tyrek, how you feel about Steph Curry not being with Under Armour anymore? How you feel about that?
I don't really care. I never bought his shoes anyway.
Whoa. Repeat what you just said.
Right, you know, Wonton got a whole bunch of.
Hold on, wait.
LeBrons,
Repeat
right?
what you said, Tyrek.
I only buy Nike.
Interesting. So,
do you have
I want you to hold on, Red Pick. I want
jersey?
you to keep that same energy, Red Pick. Keep the same energy you have for me and LeBron's bulky
Do you have a Curry jersey
for Tyrek.
I don't buy like NBA gear like that. I only buy Nike. It depends on the shoemaker. I don't only buy Nike brand, and I don't buy Jordan. So I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm talking about jersey. You don't have no.
No, I've never bought it. I mean, I'll probably get one later, but I'm not in like one of them that need a fucking jersey. Like
that's literally what I said, and he called me a fake fan, Tyrek. Just want to point
y'all
out.
all fake fans. I got a Tony Parker jersey. I got a Peyton Manning jersey.
You're a hype beast. You don't even know Tony Parker's
I'm finna get a Wemby jersey.
You don't know Tony Parker's middle name.
What? You got no Warriors?
You don't know his middle name?
You don't know what the only thing I got for the Warriors is like a shot glass.
Who y'all First of all, Wonton, you don't even own a pair of LeBrons. You never seen LeBron live, and you in his state. You was in his state.
Let me explain something to you.
You had the opportunity to see him for a decade plus, and you never seen him.
I didn't have the opportunity, nigga. I was broke. Let me explain something to you.
You wasn't that broke.
Let me explain something to you, though. I know LeBron's full government name. I know LeBron's birthday.
What's his birthday? Quick. What's LeBron's birthday? Quick.
I know where he lived.
What's LeBron's
December
birthday?
30th, 1984. You don't know anything about Tony Parker. You a fake fan. You don't even know what part of France he's from.
First of all, Tony Parker fucked his teammate's wife, nigga. Okay, he got attacked, got glass in his eye, was out for a couple games because that shit, and still was a beast, nigga. Alright, your goat can't relate. The fuck,
Tony
your goat
Parker's a bum. That's why he retired
on his
Charlotte
beautiful
Hornet.
black wife with white women. How about that?
That's not true.
It is true.
You can't just be spreading.
Watch no TV shows, nigga.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm watching Dairy this week. I'm watching Sakamoto Days.
That's one. That's just one show. That's a hypebeast show.
That's 2.
Hypebeast show.
And I gotta watch.
Tyrek, look on the screen. Look what Jack said.
Sound bouncing around that big ass empty head.
Hello.
Jack, don't you got a package to fuck up or something?
Oh shit!
Yo, did you even say anything? How many? Yeah.
I hope the next time this nigga orders something, they stomp on this shit.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Oh,
you should have said he permanently doing a stanky leg. That'd be funny.
That was
What's
fucked
wrong
up.
with you, bro?
I did see 2 movies literally yesterday.
Well,
And
too
today.
far.
I've been on a marathon. I've been on a marathon with the movies, man.
I
Yes, sir.
hope they close on your favorite buffet, nigga.
Oh shit.
RB steak bites.
Yo, only Mafia quiet like that shit.
Yeah, Mafia needs to be under
He's fucking
surveillance.
insane.
Mafia Quad,
For you that
order
That's
food,
nasty.
he just think
That
what's
nigga.
the biggest mess I can make. That nigga drink
It,
cranberry juice before bed.
I'm
Eat
telling
RB
you,
steak nuggets.
if he get his stomach cut open, that's a radioactive threat. Like that
It's gonna
shit.
be DEFCON 1.
Yes, bro.
Jackson, they already closed his buffet 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Hell,
you put him out of business, nigga.
Oh
if they
man.
cut open Mafia Quad, just candy wrappers gonna fall out and fucking hazmat suit niggas or monsters ain't gonna fall out the ceiling. they
Nigga, a
got the
tornado siren gonna go off. You cut open his.
What's that dude that make tornado sounds every day?
Your
All
eyebrows
right,
in the
man.
Simpsons and shit. It's crazy.
Well, we back episode 70. Got a lot of reviews for y'all. I do have a couple topics that we can start with. One of them was pretty big on the internet. A lot of conversation, a lot of anticipation, and I know there's some people in here that are anticipating. Um, we finally got the trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic that's coming out next April.
I love the memes already associated with it.
A couple things about this. From my understanding, this film will be 2 parts. Part 1 is next year, and then I'm assuming part 2 will be 27. But so yeah, they did it. They did. It was in the press release. They didn't say it in the trailer, but in the press release, they said it. Their movie is going to be 2 parts. And you know, I think that's for 2 reasons. One, they don't want the movie to be super damn long. But 2, money.
Of course, Michael Jackson they gonna try to Harry Potter his fucking life story.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money this movie's gonna fucking make?
Michael.
They should have said fuck it and made it like the Temptations movie, a 4-hour movie, or at least it felt like it.
Well, you know, I think I read somewhere they said the studio believes this movie will have like a Barbie impact, where like people are just going to the theater and costume and just it's going to be a huge event. But what do y'all think? Are y'all excited for that movie?
I can go second.
This is the black part. This is Michael's black side. They not. I think the white side might go a little crazy. I don't know.
That's probably be part 2.
It's going. This movie. The trailer was cool. It was alright. I just want to see how real they're gonna get. Is they gonna touch on the allegations and whatnot, the abuse he received.
They had to reshoot.
I wonder if they really gonna dig into it.
They had to reshoot.
Or they're just gonna make it like a little fairy tale.
They mentioned one of the one of the people that are like in a lawsuit and like or settlement, whatever. And one of the conditions was they can't do anything like biopic or any documentary. They can't do none of that mentioning them, and that's why they reshot it. So I think that's also like 2 parts. But
the victims,
yeah, because they did a whole. They literally had a whole like art.
You talking about the 2 little boys?
Yeah, I think it was
boys
on
from
one
the maid mom or the housekeeper. I feel like I'm excited for this movie. I do not think that they're going to go into the macabre of what Michael Jackson's story really was. When we think about, is it biopic or biopic? I feel like we ask this every time we say this.
A biopic.
A biopic. So anytime we get to these biopics, we've had some good ones, right? We've had Ray. That was a really good one. And they didn't hold back on Ray. They showed that nigga shooting up a hair wine.
But also, he was involved in making it.
Huh?
He was still alive. He was involved in making
fat girl's arm.
I mean, but I'm just speaking to the reality of that story, not whether he had involvement in it or not. Ray's story was an adult film, and we've had other stories where apparently the Freddie Mercury one, the Bohemian Rhapsody, apparently that wasn't as devious as they could have been. Apparently that nigga was having like orgies with 10 men in the bed and shit. That's how he got what he got. It is.
They hinted at it, but they didn't really,
But sometimes with the image and the estate, they want it to be let's appreciate them rather than feel like we bring.
Yeah, the family steps in and kind of covers that shit up.
And
like
immediately,
and then they lied about half of the movie. Like none of that shit really happened. But I get it too.
Once I found out that apparently the nigga's twice removed third cousin, whatever nephew, whatever the fuck, grandson, whoever that nigga is that's playing him is actually related to him, I said, yeah, they're not gonna give us the real. And the real being what really went down. Are they really gonna show him getting his ass beat by Joe Jackson? Are they really gonna show the abuse that his childhood was? Are they gonna show funny moments where he had beef with fucking Jermaine? Remember he said, "Oh, those songs with me and my brothers and Jermaine." Like that nigga was shading the fuck out of Jermaine. He fuck with them niggas. And 3, are we gonna see the funny side when he was saying, "Look at them titties, they're like fishies." You know, when he was in the car saying, "Look at them titties bouncing." He said they're going fishing. I want to see the sexy part of Michael Jackson when he went on stage and kissed that girl in the mouth. I forgot her name. It was like Bella and something. He kissed her in the mouth. She almost fell out. And have y'all seen that video? He went up to the award, kissed the woman in the mouth, and she literally started hyperventilating. That's what I want to see. I want to see this nigga be the playboy that he is. Fucking Michael Jackson.
I don't think it's like, I don't know if y'all watched the movie Johnny Cash, because I feel like that showed like both like the good and bad with him. That's probably one of the better biopics that have come out. And it came out around the same time as Ray.
Yeah, it went too
but
far.
yeah, it's like they both them films showed like all the controversy and shit. And what I'm getting from this, they're not gonna show none of that shit. So I don't know if I'd even watch it, because a part of Michael's like persona aura is the controversy, not just the thing with the boys later in his life, but like in the middle of all that shit. You know, him at the fucking hotel dangling the fucking baby off the fucking railing and shit. Like,
yeah, I forgot it. Yes, bro.
Yeah, dangling blanket. Yeah,
because I don't think anywhere. I mean, they'll show him. I think they had a part of the trailer where he was washing his hand or he was putting cream or some shit. So they might start tackling the vitiligo and the what was the other condition he had?
I don't know.
I thought that was it.
Nah,
he got the burns from the.
Oh, you're talking about when he get caught on fire on stage? You talking about that?
I mean, maybe that, but I know for sure he had vitiligo and stuff like that.
They said he was bald too.
Alopecia?
Yeah.
Nah,
that's from the
fire.
From the Pepsi commercial.
Well,
that's from the fire.
He probably has some patches and grow back. But I say this to say, I don't think that they're really gonna. I didn't see anything in that trailer that said white man. You know, I mean not white man, but you know when he had the vitiligo take over his pigmentation. So I didn't see none of that in the trailer. That's why I don't think we're gonna get to the baby hanging out the roof. I don't think we're gonna get to the gay Eddie Murphy. Was that with you? I don't think we're gonna get to that. That means we're not gonna get to remember the time. Like, my favorite era of Michael Jackson. I don't think we're gonna see it in part 1. That's the only thing I'm sad about. I love that.
Wait, you like white Michael more.
I like the white Michael songs hit harder for me because of the instrumentation. Remember the Time is my favorite art. I'll say it.
Remember the time.
That's number 3 for me. I got Librarian Girl and my favorite is Rock With You. But that's my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, that was when it was in the disco R&B, but
yeah,
man, Remember the Time to me is the greatest R&B song of all time, even in video stuff like that. Now, can I hear y'all's thoughts on the art direction? I didn't see Bohemian Rhapsody, but it's the same. No. It was what was the other movie? What movie did he direct other than this one? It was a different artist.
Was it James Brown?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think it was Elvis, right? The nigga that did Elvis Presley.
Yeah, it was Elvis. Yeah.
No, that was Baz Luhrmann. He's not doing this movie.
I liked Elvis.
I thought it said another movie in the trailer because I know Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think he did the Bohemian Rhapsody movie with
this. The guy that did this movie did Bohemian Rhapsody, but the guy that did Elvis is a whole different person.
I will say the shots from the crowd, the showmanship, and all that shit looked very clean. Have y'all ever seen a Michael Jackson film before?
I saw they had one that came out like in the 90s or the 2000s. I saw that one.
Okay, I saw the only.
It used to be on MTV or some shit. I saw that one.
The only Michael Jackson movie I've seen was the one that when he passed by Flex Alexander. That was one of the worst I have ever seen in my life. So the bar is very low for me. The bar is very low. You don't have to do much. You just got to look like the nigga for the movie to be better than that. So, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on the shot selection? Y'all excited? What do y'all think the quality gonna be like?
Quality wise, it looks like they did a very good job. I know some people were complaining about the prosthetic nose they put on the actor.
It do look like
Yeah, I mean, it looks weird, but also when you look at pictures of Mike from that time, I feel like for a prosthetic, they did decent. All right, it doesn't look the exact same, but the nigga had a big nose. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was subconscious about it. But other than that, I mean, I didn't have an issue with it. It does look like they put a lot of money behind this. The voice, we got to hear a little bit of his voice. Not even just his voice, but Quincy Jones, whoever that actor is. I thought they both sounded great, voice wise. It almost sounded too perfect. His the actor's Michael voice. I'm like, damn. It kind of felt like somebody was in the comments saying it sounded like AI, but I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, somebody was saying, I was talking to somebody, I don't remember who it was, Phil Singer or somebody else, but somebody was saying that he actually, or it might have been Tick. Somebody was saying that he actually worked to get the voice down. But yeah, I mean, as far as production wise and everything, it looks like it's going to be a good movie. Really, what it's going to come down to is the content of the film. What did they show? What did they take out? How are the performances? That's really what's going to speak to itself. But at the end of the day, this movie is going to make a lot of money, bro. It's going to make a lot of fucking money. The theater's going to be packed with a whole bunch of Michael Jackson dress ups and stuff.
Yeah, it's about to be like the Passion of Christ, but for like I don't know, though. It's gonna be that type of movie. Because like, to be honest, if you think about like the most like well-known people in history, it's probably like Jesus, Muhammad, and fucking MJ. Being dead ass though, like that's literally like one of the most popular people like on the like ever like on the planet. Like people are gonna remember this nigga for hundreds of years and shit. Like after we're gone and shit, it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah,
this might be one of them where it is so big of an artist. To Tyrek's point, they won't even let it come out if it's bad. With this type of, I mean, you got the family behind it. You know what I mean? But I will say, in a perfect world, I would have rather somebody who don't give a fuck about none of y'all to tell the story. I want somebody to sit there and say, "Nah, this is what happened," and artistically show that. You know what I mean? The nigga Michael Jackson gonna be who he is, no matter who. The same way that they do the Martin Luther King movies, right? They might hint at infidelity, but there ain't never been a time we see this nigga clapping white cheeks. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, because Salem didn't have that, right?
Selma didn't have that.
Selma, yeah.
I think there was a point. I could be wrong, and maybe not. Maybe not. When a movie get a good soundtrack, they just want it to be a feel good, like be proud to be black, bitches. But some figures' history and their work, it'll lend them to not be looked at in a certain way. But I don't know, man. I love Michael Jackson. I still want to see. I want to see the real nigga do some journalism.
Ali was a good one too.
Out.
Ali was a good one too with Will Smith because they showed some fucked up part, like the fucked up parts of X Malcolm X too. No,
yeah.
I'm getting confused on Malcolm. There's an Ali movie and there's a Malcolm X. Malcolm X was fucking Denzel, right?
Yeah, that's Denzel.
Yeah. So that was a good. I don't know how, but even that one with Muhammad Ali with Will Smith, that was a good one too because it showed both kind of like both. Even though I don't think Muhammad Ali had a lot of fucked up shit going on in the background that we know of. But even Malcolm X was like both of those were like in the late 90s, early 2000s, and those are pretty good too. Yeah.
I just feel like this is. I would hate for them to waste an opportunity while they have everyone's attention. I would hate for this to be an opportunity where folks that maybe didn't know that much about Michael Jackson, they could come away, be entertained, and also learn something about him. You know what I mean? I think those are the best folks. Like Ray, nigga, who knew? I mean, we hit the road, Jack, but who knew that he listened to his baby brother drown? That's fucking traumatic. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like stuff like that. I walked away from Ray feeling like, damn, I feel like I have an appreciation for this artist. What he did for blues.
Movie like Ray.
Him feeling on a woman's arms, dog, and telling if they fat or not was the highlight of that movie.
I know exactly. And on top of
that shit was funny as hell.
The realities of artists having drug addictions, being on road, trying to be there for their family, but it's like, nigga, I'm trying to make this money. I'm trying to make a legacy. I got my own. Like, there was so many layers to that Ray movie. And anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited. Lastly, I just want to hear from Red Pig. Red Pig's Michael Jackson fan. Red Pig, you excited for the movie?
And he looked like the nigga. I don't know why he's saying
Red
Pig? Red Pig?
Nigga got quiet.
Oh my god!
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well,
wait. Y'all didn't ask the real question, bro. Are they gonna really show how that nigga actually talked with the deep voice?
Oh, his real voice, his quote unquote real voice.
Yeah, his real voice.
I think in the sex scene, maybe. Hey, What's y'all opinion on the impersonator being mad that they ain't cast him? Y'all see that shit?
Oh,
that's like when that nigga was mad at the Tupac movie was made. He wasn't chosen on Twitter. Y'all remember that dude?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody posted I guess he did a reaction to the trailer. Somebody posted it. He was looking salty as hell.
Yo, he was mad as shit.
He's like, I guess he did a good job. I don't know. He was hating.
Bro, the scene when they did like some scene where they showed like the top view of his head or some shit. He looked at the camera like, "Come on, guys, come on, that should have been me." Like, that nigga wanted to be reached out at least for a stunt double, something. That's the same nigga that watched the street performer in the red shirt.
Like, give me a producer's credit. Fuck.
Yeah, that nigga's sad about that.
Well, I don't know the exact release date, but I think it comes out in April next year. So we'll talk more about that once we get there. I can't wait, bro. I think
is there a person that y'all wish they did a biopic for?
Do you need to be alive to have a biopic, or do you need to be dead?
Maybe alive.
There's people that are alive that have biopics. They just came out with one for that boxer.
I feel like that's so weird. I would not want to biopic me when I'm alive. Like, I'm like, nigga.
Serena?
It might be better that way though, because you get to actually have involvement in your own story.
Yeah, but then my story's not over yet.
Ain't Venus and Serena Williams' dad still alive? Didn't they just have a movie about that nigga?
I think their dad is dead.
Yeah, I think their dad passed away. Yeah,
but they still alive.
Shout out to that nigga.
And they in the movie. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody that I would want a biopic for. I mean, I do.
LeBron, huh?
Yeah, so
whoever they cast as LeBron is gonna be funny. I mean, cannot wait for the internet on that day.
To be fair, we still really haven't had a Michael Jordan biopic. They had Air, which he was part of, but it wasn't really about him. They could do a Brown biopic, but I was thinking more like Kanye. But that when they get to that one part,
what part, nigga?
You know what part I'm talking about. When they get to that one part, I don't know. They might have to skip that. I don't know. They gonna have to.
The Taylor Swift part, the Jew shit, the
part that got him
the PDF up. One. The nigga wear a hood saying the dude couldn't upload a PDF. That's definitely gonna make it on there.
Y'all think if they do a LeBron movie, bro, I gotta see the stunt double that we doing the dunks. I gotta see that shit, bro. They might even have
it's gonna be like that Jordan commercial, bro. We was his mom was dunking and had the stunt double.
They put a nigga in the wig.
Oh yeah,
clear as day he was a nigga, bro.
But yeah, I don't know. LeBron would be cool. But yeah, man, that's it for that topic. Unless Red Piggy back. Okay, he's not back. All right, no problem. So let's go to the next topic before we get to the reviews. This one I was very, very excited about. You know what I'm saying? I was very excited about this one. We got word. We got word, man.
In my ass. What's the word?
We got word that Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are in talks to return for a new Mummy movie.
Let's go!
This is huge news.
Cinema.
Anybody that knows me, and I don't know if I've talked about it on the show before, but 1999, The Mummy is one of my favorite movies of all time. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite movies from my childhood. I love that movie. I've seen it a million times. This is huge news. This is huge news. We've had Mummy reboots. We've had other Mummy movies, but we got the OGs coming back, man. We got the two OGs coming back. Hopefully, they can get more of the OG cast come back. You know, I forgot my dude's name, but the Arabic dude, dude.
Me?
Yeah, he looked like you a little bit. Hopefully they get him back. Like I want as many OGs they can get back, man, because this is big.
We need her cousin too. That was a little bitch that was running around selling them out and shit. We need him back too.
Yeah, man. Well, I think he died. Didn't I don't remember. But,
did he? No, I thought he.
You talking about Benny?
Yeah, Benny.
Benny's definitely dead.
Wait, what?
He died in the first movie, didn't he?
No, her cousin.
They trapped them in the. You talking about her brother? She got a brother.
Her brother, yeah.
Yeah,
she was always running around screaming.
Yeah. I forgot about her brother. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is huge news. Obviously, we don't have no details on the story, nothing like that. But the big news is that they're coming back, bro. They're coming back. I'm excited, man. Brendan Fraser has had a nice little renaissance. I'm glad to see him back in the movies. And this was huge. This is real big. But what do y'all think? Are y'all excited for a new Mummy, especially with the OG cast?
Yeah, I mean, The Mummy was one of the first movies I remember when I was growing up. Like the first one came out in '99, right? So I was like
Yeah.
7, and the second one,
You were 7 in '99.
I think I was born in fucking '92, bitch.
God.
Nigga, you were like 5 years old. Shut up.
Yeah, old as shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie, dang.
My bad. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off.
And I think The Mummy Returns was 2001 or some shit like that. And that's like one of the first uh big summer hits that I think I remember. Other than like Jurassic Park and shit, I was too young to remember. I think I only remember watching shit VHS. So and then Star Wars was like those re-releases. I wasn't there for like the actual shit in the 80s and 70s. So these were like some of the first blockbusters I remember like coming out. And they pretty much set the blueprint for what a summer blockbuster should be. Like if you go back and look at movies after that, like they literally copy the same type of formula the Mummy fucking did. You got like the hero and like the she's not a damsel in distress, but the smart fucking female
Can
that
hold
like,
her own.
huh?
Yeah, the girl that can hold her
Hold
own.
her own. Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
her.
not. I'm
The,
not so sweet. I'm not so fragile.
yeah, and then you have like the villain and shit, and then the villain and his like his mistress and shit. So it's one of those like it created a lot of movie tropes, and bad CGI too. But we ain't gonna discuss that.
Well, when they got to the Scorpion King.
Sword yo, that shit is fucking crazy. That shit looked like a Switch 2 game.
But they and also, bro, let's be honest. Egypt is one of the easiest shits to make people be like, this is fucking fire. You have the pyramids, the sand, the beautiful skin, the oiled up people and shit like that, the gold, the pharaoh hats. We romanticize ancient Egyptian culture so much that it was damn near a home run for them. Which is why I hated Tom Cruise's rendition of the fucking Mummy, bro. That shit was so ass. Do y'all remember that? Did y'all even see that one?
Nigga, I skipped that shit. I
I
don't
heard it
even know
was
what the fuck you're
bad.
talking about.
Bro, it was so bad. Oh my god. It was like Flex Alexander's Michael Jackson. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that movie was supposed to start a new universe, and because it did so poorly, they canceled the whole universe.
And the original Mummy had that Anaxana girl. She was fire.
Anaxana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that even that name, nigga, like people don't even watch movies. They'll say the name and be like, they remember that.
Imhotep and shit. Yeah, everyone knows. Like that's just crazy though. I mean, and I don't think they made like a lot of like it didn't make no $1 billion in the box office. 'Cause, movies back then weren't making $1 billion. So there was like $2 billion movies back then. Titanic and Return of the King. That was it. Everything else was like mid 500,000, 500 not 500,000, like 500 million. So for the time, these movies were very very successful, and I think a lot of people like that grew up in the '90s and early 2000s. Like these are like one of the movies you like never gonna fucking forget. Where you never gonna forget like watching these shits.
I think this is movie because I've been rewatching Pirates of the Caribbeans. This is
oh yeah, too.
This is the type of franchise that Pirates of the Caribbean gave me, man. It had a nice blend of comedy, the action, the characters are nice. What I'm more interested to see, the last 2 movies I've seen Brendan Fraser in, he was serious. It was a serious role. And The Whale gave him not only confirmation that he is who he is, but that confidence to be back into the acting world. Remember that there was a big talk about him being depressed for a long time and stepping away from the limelight and just work in general. I'm wondering, are we going to get a different type of character? Is this gonna be like Uncharted 4, where he's I might have a joke or two, but I'm grizzled, I'm older, you know what I mean? I might have a little bit more anger in me. What do y'all think they're gonna do with his character?
Be honest, he is. That's kind of what Nathan Drake was. If you think about it, like I'm just realizing it now because everyone think, oh, he's just Nathan Drake is like Indiana Jones, but funny. But he really is Brendan Fraser from the fucking Mummy. That he literally is the same. Like,
bro.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of like realizing that that's probably where Naughty Dog probably got the inspiration for Drake from because
definitely
they got the same fucking personality.
They wearing the same. The nigga got a dirty,
same damn clothes on too.
Rusty thermal on in the middle of the fucking desert. He got a thermal on.
wisecracking jokes. And Ellie's kind of similar to what Homegirl is. What's her name? Damn, her name is like in my head. I can't just remember it. Shit.
Yeah,
Isn't it
wearing
like
cargo
Betty?
tank tops, nigga.
Yeah, it's kind of similar how crazy. Now I'm thinking about it. Like
I've always
Uncharted is basically the fucking Mummy.
Yeah, I've always felt that.
Yeah, I just never put them two together, but and that's kind
It's
of crazy.
definitely a huge influence. You could tell, especially when you rewatched them. Because I watched it last year. I think they had put it back in theaters. And when
Wasn't
you watch it
Lazarvik
now,
bald too? He's bald just like Imhotep. See, look at that.
Mm.
yeah, man, I'm excited as hell. Hopefully, we get some details soon, like what the story and all that's about. But
Hopefully
looking
Jet Li
forward
don't
to it.
come back. That shit was ass too.
Oh,
Looking
I
forward
forgot
to it.
about that nigga.
That movie's
Yeah,
fucking
long as they
trash.
don't, they need to stay in Egypt because that whole movie just shouldn't have happened. And I feel like this is gonna be a redemption arc because
Mhm.
remember, old girl didn't come back. I think it was because she read the script and didn't like it or something, or like a conflict. So I mean, this is a redemption.
I think she was pregnant
Okay.
during that time, like in real life pregnant. So that movie came out in 2006, and I remember me and my mom went to go watch that shit, and we were like so disappointed. Like we were like dead ass like sad as fuck walking on
Are
that.
y'all
Like, that shit was
y'all
that.
y'all excited in general about some of our old childhood blockbusters coming back? Because you know they're bringing Pirates of the Caribbean back. Since we brought that up real quick.
See, that one I'm kind
That's
of dubious
different.
about because the
Yeah.
writer of
Dubious.
the last two movies has not been the writer from the first three. Like Gore Verbinski, the director, does not come back, and you can definitely tell like they need that nigga back.
Okay.
So
I like the
it
last
depends.
one.
It depends.
All right,
What
man.
you
Well,
say? Say? Wait. Say something. What did he say?
I said I like the last Pirates of the Caribbean, but the one with Penelope Cruz that was ass.
The
That there was nothing redeemable out of that
the
about that movie.
the the thing is, my issue with the last two Pirates movies is the characterization of Jack, where they're kind of making him like a fucking idiot. That kind of he's like a bumbling idiot. That kind of like bumbles his way into like winning, and that's not what he did in the first. Like if you watch the first three movies, he's not a bumbling idiot. Yeah, he's definitely putting on an act for some of
He
it.
plays that he's dumb, but he's really
He's
not.
not, but you see that he has a plan. Like you see him planning shit out from like the beginning of the movie and how he gets there. Like he's a smart character. He's on a level like the villains are getting outsmarted by him. Like in all three of those first movies, and I feel like in the fourth and the fifth movie, he's just like stumbling his way in the whole movie. And I think what happened was they try to like like push the comedic version of him, and they forgot about like the version of Jack that's actually like a smart fucking
Oh,
pirate.
Jack
The
Sparrow.
nigga's yeah, he's a force to be reckoned
Oh
with. Like he
my God, that
like yeah, he's not like some idiot. Like there's a reason why people like when they say Jack Sparrow, they know who the fuck he is. It's not because yes, is he like weird and a quirky character? Yes, that's a part of him, but everyone knows he's very very fucking capable.
I think, and like I said, I've been rewatching them. That has been the one thing that I'm not looking forward to as I sift through this movie. I think I'm on the fourth one now.
Oh
Uh,
god, yeah.
and I know it's coming, bro. Like there was the first movie, his, and we don't. Have to, I know we got movies to review, and I don't want to
Mm.
do. We talk about Pirates of the Caribbean all the time, but it- that slow descent to laziness. That's what it really felt like. It felt like the director was just like, "You're just a quirky character. Anything we're just gonna make it funny." And it's like it went from this nigga at the drop of a hat being cunning and quick on his feet to just like you said, bumbling into I'm running on I'm running on a giant wheel and I'm just gonna happen to be it also got fantastical. Like when he went to Davy Jones' locker and the crabs lifted the boat and started walking the boat for him. You know what I mean? Like it's little shit like that, and it's But
Well,
anyway,
that see, I didn't mind that in the third movie because
There's a reason for it.
the niggas in like David Jones' locker,
I get that, and I mean he did do a cool thing where they rocked the boat and flipped it up upside down. So that was a part where he used his brain, but it did get to where it's like even his dialogue isn't engaging. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
well, there was a lot. See, I'll say that the third movie. The only reason why I'm giving the third movie a pass because
I like the
that
third
was
movie. I
literally the
like the
end
third movie.
game of back then.
No,
You
yeah,
know.
I like the third movie. I'm talking about the one I know the ones after that. His
Oh
dialogue is
yeah. It takes a
like
nosedive. It's pretty
yeah.
bad. It's to the point where like the like as Satan said, the fifth movie is enjoyable, but it's such a far cry from the first three. It's like, damn, like it just doesn't. It's just, it's the same character, but it's like, dog, do they have the same, like, it's like, do they share the same experience? Like, it's like, Jack, you've been through a crazy amount of shit. Like, why is this like, you would think like he's above this because he's just been, look what he went to the first three movies, and it's like the next two, maybe because none of the villains match what Davy Jones did or what Bill Nye did
Yeah.
with Barbosa. And I think because the
Wait.
villains
Let
seem
me
so
ask you though.
lackluster, it's hard. It's hard for Jack to have that foil because he literally, or Cutler Beckett too. Like, that was a good foil for Jack. Like, that was Jack's like whole for the whole movie. It wasn't Davy Jones. So I feel like him lacking that kind of messed with his character because he didn't have no one to bounce off of.
Mhm.
Wait. Let me ask you though, Tyrek. Like, did you read the actual like novels, like the actual
Ain't
books?
nobody read them Pirates of the
So
Caribbean
I
books.
never actually, I only read the ones associated with the movie, not the original novels, but the ones associated with the screenplay. Yeah, I've read
I didn't
those.
even know they fucking had books.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
they have books, and that's why I like the last one because they went a little bit more
You read
towards
the
that.
Pirates of the Caribbean books?
So
Yeah.
it goes into detail how
Oh
Jack
no,
really got
we
the
gotta use
pearl and
How he
shit.
got to
we
that
gotta get
point,
you some pussy, bro.
Yeah.
nigga. I have a whole
I
girl.
didn't even.
Never mind.
No, I mean you got some a girlfriend now. I'm saying, nigga, I've never heard a nigga say, yeah, you didn't read the books for Pirates of the Caribbean. I've
So
never.
those books that came out with the Pirates of the Caribbean, all they did was add context of how Jack got the pearl, because people don't
Yeah,
really know how Jack got the Black Pearl. Cutler Beckett kind of like alludes to it, but they don't actually fucking say it. So
exactly.
they say that he was like he found out he was carrying slaves as cargo, and then he ended up betraying the trading company, and then they burnt like the pearls. Like, that's why the Black Pearl is the Black Pearl, because they burnt the ship. And then Davy Jones rose it from the dead because Jack asked him to, and it stays for 100 years. But essentially the Black Pearl's that color because it was on fire.
Yeah,
Davy Jones lit the shit on fire. And it's a ship that self repairs. That's why every time the fucking ship gets fucked up and it comes back the next day, it's fine. The ship repairs itself. I don't think people know that during the movie, but that's like a magic power.
I
Like,
literally, when I was watching the movie, I said, bro, I was watching with my friend. I paused the movie. I said, these ships be getting fucked up. I'm talking about like entire holes into the fucking hole. And then the next movie, them bitches is on the road.
yeah. So yeah,
Fucked
that's
up.
that's a real in universe reason why that ship because like always looks brand new. It can't be destroyed by like regular means. You have to like burn that shit down, or another ship like the dead Flying Dutchman has to like beat it. But you cannot destroy the Black Pearl. You can't do that shit.
Fire.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep it going, man. I want to get to Saint because Saint did not get to do his reviews last week. Saint, I have you down for Bugonia, Tron Ares, and Black Phone 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
Oh, and one
go ahead.
more. And I'm just gonna give him 10 seconds of shine. um, I'm not even gonna say y'all names, but listen, you had us review that mid ass movie. Not even mid. It was just bad. Okay. And then it kind of dissed us. It's just like, come on, bro, come on, do better. Like, I seen YouTube fan films better than that. The movie was not interesting.
Damn.
Like, get it together. You
Hold
can't you
on,
can't
hold
be
on, hold on.
cocky
Put your
and not
camera
want
on
to
when you
show up
say
on
this.
huh?
You talking about Bugonia?
No. I'm
Oh,
talking about
he's
the
talking
the
about the film that we got. They asked us to review.
Oh,
yeah.
I literally was about to tell you to
No,
leave
no,
the
no, no,
fuck
no, no,
up.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about Bugonia. I'm just not gonna acknowledge them and say who they are or even the film because it
I'll
was
be real
that
with y'all.
bad.
I don't think they fuck with us because I emailed them like, "Hey man, we reviewed the film. Here's the timestamp. Here's the link." No response, man. No response,
Well,
man.
granted, it wasn't the film; it was the dad of the guy, right? It wasn't even the film that the
He
director.
was a producer. He worked on the movie.
Oh, okay. I mean, shit, they probably
Still.
told him like, "Why'd you do that? We didn't ask you to do that." That nigga probably said, "Oh, my bad."
I don't know, but don't recommend no bullshit like that again. And listen, I'm all for creatives to go out there and make their films. Kudos to that, but this wasn't that. This was like some very lazy. Hey, let's have a deep thought. You have a deep thought message, but you don't execute it well at all. Like, especially that it dragged out. It was like an hour or something like that. It should have been 20 minutes, not even. It should have been 10 minutes. A 10-minute short film. You could have accomplished everything that you were trying to do in 10 minutes. Maybe less than that, honestly. Get it together.
Real quick, Sam, before you continue, I do want to shout out Scarecrow in the chat.
Yes,
Scarecrow celebrates 1 month of YouTube membership. We really appreciate you, brother.
Shout out Scarecrow.
Really appreciate you. And he followed it up by saying, "Let's get cinema." Of course.
Hit that run of pause for him, goddammit. I know you got the sound.
Let's get cinema. Let's get cinema, baby. I don't think I have the sound of applause, but I do have this. Shout out to Scarecrow, baby.
Rex screaming into the night. The night sky. He.
But yeah, go ahead, Sang. What else are you gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I'm done on that. I guess we can jump into Tron Ares. Just a quick,
go ahead, brother.
Moment of silence for that franchise, and it's pretty much dead.
I do want to point out you were one of the first people to say the movie was going to be ass when the trailer first came out. But
listen. I said that because I'm like, you got Jared Leto. Everybody knows me. I'm a Jared Leto hater. I'm a hate every chance I can get. But with that being said, the movie wasn't ass. It was cool. I think a lot of people, I actually don't even understand it, why they expected so much from this film. Listen, I love Legacy. It's a 10 out of 10 to me, right? But let's be real. Ain't nobody was going to no Tron movie for the damn story. Like, cut it out. Tron has never been this amazing Oscar-worthy story. Like, come on, bro. It's a Call of Duty kind of story at that point, bro. It's straightforward and very, very goofy. My gripes with Ares, of course, is that, and I get it. Without him, you don't get this movie. But we need to stop this shit of producers or anybody that's a executive producer or whatever for a film and then being the lead actor. Stop that. Please stop that. That's getting old. It's like the same feeling when you had what was it, Brad Pitt in was it 12 Years a Slave? We know what that was, bro. You just want to be.
Yeah, he was, bro. He's producer.
Wait, Brad Pitt was in 12 Years a Slave. What was he doing?
Did he play? Was he in the movie? I can't remember.
Yes, he was in the movie, bro.
He played a slave master.
White guy.
He produced it too. I remember that.
Shit, while we at it, Tom Cruise stopped being the main actor of your own film.
Oh man, I'm just saying, like, we got to end that trend. The antagonist, listen, he's a great actor, bro. He played Quicksilver in American Horror Stories. There's so many things that he's been in, right? He was phoning it, pretty lazy. Like, and then when they did like the post credits, I looked at my girl and said, I don't even know we're watching this. We're not getting another movie. Like I don't know why they went out there watching with so confident.
When you stood up in the theater, did you say, "Am I right? Am I right?" And like looked around, see if people agree with you.
Nigga, I was walking out. Like I knew what it was, bro.
Y'all walked out of the movie?
No, like it was like the end. It was the end credits. Like,
I would have put my icy at the screen and some popcorn at the screen.
Man, listen.
Real nigga,
I knew what it was. Like when you get a Tron movie, you're not gonna see that motherfucker for another decade. Or not see it at all. So this would have been better as a Disney Plus show. Would have been fleshed out a lot more. Yeah, but I mean, if you just need a movie, was the throwback scene. Oh my god,
that was the most fire part of the movie.
I don't know. I just feel like it was a popcorn flick. You turn your brain off. You just have fun with it. Straight to streaming. Like I would say like a low rental. I wouldn't say no full price or nothing like that.
A red box.
It's not a bad movie, bro. Another movie I saw, Black Phone 2.
Hey, listen, real quick before you go. I tried to watch Black Phone 2. It's available on streaming.
Damn, already?
Illegally. I think you gotta buy it. I think you gotta buy it, but I got illegal means.
Yeah, most things you gotta buy one time.
Try it. Well, it's not on the streaming service, nigga. That's what I meant.
Okay.
I tried to watch it. It got about 30 minutes in. Shit was putting me to sleep. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go. So we are fucking. Thank you, Wonton. Thank you.
Yeah. So it was putting me to sleep. Well, go ahead, Sing. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say that and I'm guilty of this too. Was hyped up about it, but a lot of people, especially the critics, say overhyped that mug. It was okay. It wasn't special. Like when the feeling I had after watching this movie, I'm like, it wasn't bad. There were some entertaining parts, but overall, it took too damn long to get to the point, and just it didn't justify being a sequel. I don't even really care for like the third film, just the way that it ended. I'm like,
The fact that they're making a third one is crazy.
yeah, you know they're gonna make a third one.
I don't
They
know
better
nothing.
not.
I didn't get money for the second film. Fuck that film.
Yeah, like that first film was something special, and I get
Whoa.
it. They
Let's,
could be
hey, no what?
they could
Calm
turn this
down.
into
Calm
like the
down.
they could turn this into the like the new Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Ew.
But I don't know. It I won't be there for the third film. I'll just wait to stream it at that point because I think it was kind of lazy a little bit. It wasn't nothing like
Hey, bro,
I
can we
think
keep
they
it a beat?
do.
Not everything has to be a franchise. Let it be a movie and move the fuck on. Not everything has to be Black Phone 2, Black Phone
I
6,
agree.
Black Phone 7. Like, let this shit
I
have what
agree.
it had. We gonna get Long Legs 2. You don't have to insidious this shit. Like, just Midsommar 2. Like, what the hell?
But I understand it. That's the game now. People they don't want to. No, yeah, fuck it. I'll say it. I don't care if it's a hot take. People don't want to see new films. They hype it up on Twitter and say, "Oh my god, this is amazing," and it flops. Like one batter after another, another.
Niggas don't support movies, bro. They hype it on
They don't.
Twitter, and they don't actually go watch them.
They don't watch them. But when it comes to a franchise, they somehow go watch it because that's just what people. That's just what the majority of audiences want to see is franchises.
Familiarity.
I just don't think this. I think this was kind of lazy,
Hey, nigga, these
and
movies came out like 2 months ago. Where you been? When the last episode you been on?
I saw it late. I saw it because remember I was on a vacation,
Oh, okay, okay.
so I didn't.
I
I
say,
missed.
nigga, this dude,
He
bro.
he fell asleep last show.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not gonna
Yeah,
talk
he
about it.
pulled an Alex / Red Pig.
that nigga pulled a red pig and a Tyrek.
I pulled a Tyrek.
Nigga,
Look,
that's
red pig
crazy.
falls
All,
asleep
all of
right
y'all have
now.
fallen asleep on the podcast except for me and Mafia.
Nigga, you fellas, hold on.
No, I've never fell asleep on the podcast, brother.
You may not fall asleep, but you go to Wendy's and then come back. And there's been
I go
times
to the
I'm like,
bathroom,
yo,
take a shit, maybe.
hey, that counts.
My bad, Saint. Keep going.
No, all I'm gonna say is I wouldn't even say this is worth the rental. If you got a streaming service like Apple, HBO, or Disney or whatever it's on, I don't even know what was this A24 like. Who was this under? Like who's like the
What,
big?
Black Phone?
Yeah, who was that under?
This
Like
is a Universal movie, I think.
Universal. Yeah, if it's
It's a big
on
studio.
whatever Universal owns or whatever they're part of, go watch it on there for free. It's not even worth the rental. Like
Yeah, it's
it was
Universal.
a boring film for like literally like 30, 40 minutes. And some of the stuff don't even make sense either. They went to a winter church camp, basically. Like what?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Who the fuck goes to camp in the winter? I've never heard of that.
No, and
Some people love doing that.
I've done it in the summer, right, for like church camp, but winter that don't even.
That's what I'm saying. Usually it's in the summer.
And then they did it right in the middle of winter. I'm like, this don't even make sense, bro. Like a lot of it, I'm like, all right. And then like the nigga was answering the like, no, this plot is it's undercooked. Yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. Just wait to stream it for free. The last movie I got, Bugonia, I will say, I was about to shit on that movie. I was about to trash that mug. But listen, that ending, fire, straight heat. Wait, hold on, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I still got to see it, bro. But I don't know. I'm waiting on y'all.
It's a really listen. Once you get to that ending, and I will also say, if you for a lot of the movies that came out this year that are controversial endings, where you're either gonna love it or hate it. And for me, I loved it, and it makes me want to go rewatch the film and analyze everything. Like I was just like, what the fuck for like a good like 30 minutes. Really good film. Emma Stone, she's proven again that she's that motherfucker, right? She's that bitch, right? She has range. Okay, ain't nobody got nothing on her. Jesse Plemons, he don't miss either. Been fuck with him since Like Mike, and he's just that good, bro. And then the actor that played, I believe, what was his name? Dustin? Is that his name? Was that the character's name? He's on the spectrum, and I'm not making no jokes either. Like I'm being dead serious. He's on the spectrum, and he did a really really good job. There is one scene where I'm like I can't recommend for certain people because it's very graphic and it can hit home for some people and whatnot. If you're not in a good mental state, I wouldn't watch this film. But overall, good film. I say like 8 out of 10. It's worth the full price ticket in my opinion. Just off that ending alone.
I might have been too late for catching this. I mean, it's still in the theaters, but they're doing that thing now where they're reducing the show times, so it's kind of hard. I'm gonna check this weekend, see if I can go see it because I do want to see that based on y'all recommendation.
Go watch it. Watch for a matinee showing, bro. You will not be disappointed.
And I've been forgetting to ask you what did you give this out of 10? Or what would you give this out of 10?
Yeah, I give it 8 out of 10. And honestly, I may like it more than Kinds of Kindness because I don't like Poor Things. Just that second half. Yeah.
Oh, the second half.
I was with it.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. It kind of fell apart second half for me too. But that's just because they was doing mostly sex scenes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, she was just fucking. I'm like, okay.
It wasn't just that. It's just like I feel like it's certain things in there. I'm like, okay, that's not realistic. It's that. It's a lot of things I just do not agree with. Like the whole madam shit. I'm like, nah, that's just not how that works. Like,
oh, you an expert?
To be like, yeah, I want to go to this league. Like, no, madams are 10 times worse than the pimps. Or
hold on, how you know that?
He was getting.
How do you know that? What?
Hey, yo, get your camera on, say.
You got a secret life we don't know about.
Yeah, what the hell?
This nigga think this is a game.
Hey, this nigga got the John Wick tattoo on his back. What? Are you a part of the?
He's part of the Ruscaroma.
Yeah.
Nah, like it's just a lot of things.
Him and Anthony Mackie in the same sex in the same warehouse. Is him?
But yeah, I think right now that I'll say it's like on par or just a little bit more better than Kinds of Kindness. Like if you're not into anthology films, then of course, and that wouldn't work for you. But if you're into the whole Yargos thing, it's worth the watch because what Emma Stone, isn't this like the 4th or 5th film that they've done together?
Yeah,
they on the run, bro. They on the run right now.
Yeah, tap in. True cinema.
Thanks for the reviews, Saint.
All right, Saint. We appreciate that review. While we're speaking on Bugonia, I might as well get Mafia's review out of the way because Mafia sent me his review. I'll get through it real quick. Again, Mafia
words in that sentence with a comma.
Well, again, Mafia couldn't make it tonight, but he did send me his reviews. So real quick, this is what he says about Bugonia. He says Act 1 was a little slow, and I was in and out of sleep, so I can't actually critique it.
Oh, what? Wow. No, have you read this already to yourself?
No.
Oh, hell no, nigga. Wrap it up.
He says
he's still gonna give it an A minus, but it's still
Alex, you gonna be mad. He said Act 2 caught my interest with the kidnappers upping their antics and giving us insight into what led them down this conspiracy theory. Act 3 saves the movie with the shock value of certain events and the unexpected ending. Final thoughts? The movie, while interesting, wasn't as entertaining as Judas and Tyrek made it out to be.
Come on, man.
Wait for streaming. He gave it a C.
Not only did he call me Judas in his fucking review, he's wrong. He's wrong on that. The nigga fell asleep.
Shut the Mafia.
The nigga fell asleep in the come on, man. That was an important. The beginning of that movie is important.
Well, aside from that, let's go ahead and go over to Alex. Alex, you saw Keeper, is that right?
Just saw it yesterday, my boy.
Let me pull up a synopsis, and then I would love to get your thoughts. I forgot somebody. I don't know if it was Buck or somebody else saw Keeper, but somebody else saw it, I believe. But we'll get their review whenever they come back. Hold on, synopsis. Where are we at? Here we go. Keeper. This is the new film from Osgood Perkins. He's put out a lot of movies within the past year. He did The Monkey earlier this year, and now he has Keeper. The synopsis says a wife becomes isolated in a secluded cabin and has to fend off an unspeakable evil. Alex, what are your thoughts on Keeper?
Yeah, man, I'm actually trying to find the movie that we all watched last year. Remember M. Night Shyamalan's
Trap?
Oh, the one with the singer.
Yeah, Trap.
No, not Trap, not the one. Maybe it wasn't M. Night
Oh.
Shyamalan. It was the one where they were in a house and they could look through the glass. They were all in the middle of the woods.
Oh, you're talking about his daughter's movie.
Yes.
Watchers, The
Oh.
Watchers.
Watchers. I'm gonna use that movie as an example, right? One thing that The Watchers did was that it tried to give a different take on fairies, right? And their creation and shit like that. Yeah, actually, let me add Running Man to my letterbox real quick while I'm thinking about it. So what my biggest problem with that film was that it just felt like the payoff wasn't worth it in the end, right? This movie Keepers, where do I even start? Let's start with acting. The main actress. Do you have that pulled up one time? Her name?
Yes, Tatiana Maslany. She was also in The Monkey, and she is also known as She-Hulk in the Disney Plus show.
Oh, okay.
So I like her. I like her. She was believable in this movie. She was the best part about this movie. Second best thing about this movie. Her acting was good. The rest of the cast, they didn't do anything spectacular. They kind of were just there for her to interact with. She's good at conveying emotion. So it was a joy to watch her on screen. The movie takes place in one location, one house. Y'all know I love contained thrillers. I love make me afraid of the same walls I've been staring at this whole film. Make me challenge the same scapes that I'm watching the whole film. I like that. Give me a story. Make me depend on the dialogue and whatever you got in your under your sleeve. But this film's payoff, and I don't want to spoil it, but it was the most random, forced ending I think I have seen. One of the most forced horror movie twists I've seen this in probably the past few years. It was so forced, even when he was explaining it to her, she was like, "Huh?" Like, she was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" Like, it was I can't say too much without spoiling it, but the payoff for that movie was not worth it. The scary images you see in the trailer with that dude with the big mouth with the white skin, all of the scary visuals are in the last portion of the movie. The last portion of the movie is when you actually get scared. Okay? Just keep that in mind. If the trailer had you excited, you will be there for an hour before you see that. An hour and 15 minutes before you see that. I'm telling you that right now. It's not going to be jam-packed. And even when you see the scary shit, it's not even like jump scare shit. It's like, bro, imagine you watch a Scream, right? And Ghostface isn't in the hallway like, boom, I'm gonna get you, bitch. Imagine she comes in the house and he's sitting at the table and she just looks at him, drinks some coffee, and goes to her bedroom, and that's it. Or he's following her up to the bedroom and lays in bed with her. Like, yeah, there's Ghostface right here, but he's not doing nothing. Like the quote unquote scary shit in this film, they don't do nothing. What are you doing? Like, oh my god, bro! Like the suspense and the quote unquote tension and jump scares, they weren't even like that's just, oh my god. I just felt like because the visuals were creepy. Like the things from the trailer, they got some creepy shit. They have the makings of a potentially creepy movie off the art direction alone on the ghastly figures. They could have did something, but they didn't. And they tried to force it. They tried to force this fucking story when all it really does is leave you asking more questions. That's what this movie does. It makes you wait till the end to see creepy shit. It leaves you with more questions, and then the movie ends, and then you're like, huh? Like 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. This was it's not the worst scary movie I've seen. It was better than The Monkey, so she's good. At least she did better than her last effort. But yeah, man, this was just not really worth the gas money, to be honest. Yeah. Am I the only one that saw Keeper?
I believe so. You know what's so funny? I was actually planning to see it this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, but I saw a lot. You're not the first person I've seen that said this movie is not worth the gas money.
Yeah, it's just
there are a lot of people that said this movie was not very good. But I think somebody else saw it in the chat. I gotta go back and see who said it, but we can keep it going, man. Appreciate the review, Alex.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's see, where am I at? So let's review one of Mafia's other films that he saw, Sarah's Oil. I'll pull up the synopsis on this. Not gonna lie, I saw the trailer for this movie. It looked very cheesy. Plus, it has what's that nigga name, man? Zachary Levi. They got him in it. He was in Shazam. Didn't inspire a lot of confidence for me to go see it, but Mafia took one for the team. Also, I believe he said this is based on a true story. Yes, it is. Okay. So, real quick, I can pull up synopsis on y'all. Hold on. All right. Sarah's Oil. In the early 1900s, young Sarah Rector believes there's oil beneath the barren land she's allotted in Indian Territory. As greedy sharks close in, Sarah turns to family, friends, and some Texas wildcatters to maintain control of her oil-rich land, eventually becoming one of the first female African-American millionaires. Where's his review at? Okay, so Mafia says, what worked? He says, I thought Sarah's story was told in a heartfelt and enjoyable manner. The character interactions seemed real and genuine. They didn't hide the racism and violence of the time in a way appropriate for a PG rating. What didn't work? It's a nitpick. They didn't go deep into the situation of the white people trying to take everyone's oil. He says, example, there's a quick reference to situations that were covered in Killers of the Flower Moon. Anyone who's seen that movie or has researched the time of these events will understand the gravity of the things going on with oil. His final thoughts, he says, I think this is a good movie that's worth going to the theater to see, especially if you have a young daughter, niece, or cousin. His score was B-.
Okay.
So yeah, not bad. Movie actually does seem to be, it has an 83 on Rotten Tomatoes, so not bad. It has a 98 audience score, so not bad at all.
I'm not trusting we've gotten fucking 600% on Rotten Tomatoes this year. I'm not trusting nothing the audience say.
I don't blame you.
For the next 2.5 years, at least.
Don't blame you. I think I'd be more interested in the actual story than the movie personally, but yeah, not bad. All right, man.
Let me do what they say I'm doing Weapon Wheel. If you guys were oil, what color would you be?
It does sound like some shit you would ask. So before we get to the newer films, because we only have a few more left, we almost done actually.
Running Man, woo!
I did see the Chainsaw Man movie finally this past week. I did see Chainsaw Man movie.
What you think about
I would love to get my quick thoughts on that. Alex gave us a great review. I think Alex and Mafia gave us a great review on the last show. But I'm just getting my quick thoughts on this. So, Chainsaw Man. So real quick, what I'll say is I thought the animation was great. It looked very similar to the show. slightly improved, and I say slightly because it wasn't. Sometimes with anime movies, they'll like completely overhaul the animation. I don't think they necessarily did that, but they did improve it. It looks very similar to the anime, but they did. There were some improvements you could tell watching it. I'm gonna just say right now, bro, I love Chainsaw Man. I really loved the anime when it came out. At the time, I don't know. It's just it has a way of just it's me specifically, just speaking for myself. It has this way of like really making me care for the characters and get involved with the characters and their storylines, to the point where, and we had this discussion in Discord that got pretty heated, but I'll kind of bring it up here. There's similar themes between Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen in that there are times where characters who are introduced and seem to be important, or like they may have important, I guess, plot lines. I don't know if that's the right word, but you feel like, okay, this character might have an important role down the line, and then they just get killed, like just straight up murdered, and the character's dead. Um, they both do that, right? It's kind of like I compare it to Game of Thrones in a way where it's like nobody's safe, no matter how important you think a character is, no matter how recently they got introduced, doesn't matter. Nobody's safe, right? It kind of adds some realism to the world where, just like real life, anybody's in danger at all times.
Exactly.
But the difference I think with Chainsaw Man for me is a lot of the characters that might happen to, not all, because there are some characters that die where I don't really give a fuck, but a lot of them, they do a good job of just making me care about the character. I like, damn, like that character is really cool. I'm just really interested in them and their personality and all that type of stuff. So Chainsaw Man, they introduce a new character. I don't want to spoil the film, but during the time that we get introduced to this character, like the first, I'll say, hour of the movie, I got really invested. I got invested in the character. I got invested in the storyline, the relationship that they were building with the other characters. And then we get this we get this switch that's flipped, and it kind of changes everything. But it also makes you kind of conflicted. Um, I'm trying to say what I want to say without spoiling, but basically the character that they introduced in this film, um, if you saw the trailer, you pretty much know what's going on. She's the villain, right? But the way that they set it up, it was a doubt in my head, like, well, maybe she's not really evil. Maybe she's doing this because she feels like she has to. Maybe there's a way to redeem this character. Like all of that was based upon how they made me feel about the character in the beginning, right? Because um, when they first introduced the character, they kind of make they're likable. The character is likable as hell, in my opinion. Um, so that's one thing I love about Chainsaw Man. A lot of characters are very likable, um, and that's what I love so much about it. The story is interesting, but I think, what makes Chainsaw Man so good for me is just the character work. They're very, very good at writing these characters and making you either care about them or at least be interested in them and their stories, um, with very limited time. Whoever the creator of Chainsaw Man, they're very good with that, in my opinion. Um, I say all I have to say, just judging the movie for what it is. The action was great, animation was great. I think somebody mentioned in their review a couple of shows ago that the music didn't really stand out, and I can agree with that. The music didn't really stand out here, especially when compared to like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has great music. I thought the film had great music. This movie, not so much. It wasn't bad. Like nothing stood out as bad, but it also didn't stand out as like, I don't know. It wasn't noteworthy. But the action scenes were great. Action scenes were great in my opinion. Especially when you get to like the third act. Thought they did a great job with that. All in all, this is a great movie. I really, really enjoyed it. Um, I know a lot of people are comparing it to the Demon Slayer movie that came out a few months ago, and I have to be honest. Demon Slayer movie was very good, but in my opinion, I enjoyed this movie slightly more. And I
Yeah.
think the reason why is because one, Demon Slayer movie had a pacing issue, especially at like that last act.
Oh God, that last hour, nigga, the last
Yeah,
45 minutes.
had a pacing issue, but also while Demon Slayer may have had better action, depending who you ask, I feel like Chainsaw Man had the full package. right? Like I was saying before, the storyline, the characters, the action, it had it all for me. So just for that reason alone, I rank it slightly above Demon Slayer. Let me check to see what score, because I wrote it down somewhere, the score I gave it. I need to check. But while I'm looking that up, I just want to say I'm looking forward to. I was a huge fan of Chainsaw Man when it came out, season 1, and I was hearing people say that apparently the anime didn't do well in Japan, which is crazy to me.
Demon Slayer, really?
No, Chainsaw Man.
Oh, okay.
Man. They're saying the anime didn't do well in Japan, I guess. But all I can say is I hope we get a season 2, or I guess a season 3. I don't know if they're gonna. It would technically be season 2, but I need that. Chainsaw Man is my favorite anime right now, next to Demon Slayer.
I think this movie is replacing season 2.
Yeah,
this movie is season 2.
I can see that. But a lot of times, like what they did with Demon Slayer, they'll
make it to season.
They'll reanimate it for like season 2, whatever, and like condense it, I guess. That being said, I gave this movie a 9 out of 10. Great fucking film. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much else I can say. If I'll say this, if you're a Chainsaw Man fan, like at all, go see this movie. If you enjoyed season 1 at all, go see this movie. Or at the very least, watch it when it hits Crunchyroll in a few months. But definitely worth watching. I enjoyed it very much. I just love the writing. I love how they write Chainsaw Man. I love the characters. It's very good. But yeah, that's all I have for Chainsaw Man. Now for our next film, which of y'all in here have seen Frankenstein?
I did.
I did.
Same. I think Red Pig. Did you see it? I can't remember. He said he saw it or not.
I think Red Pig saw it. Red Pig was the first person I heard that liked it.
This nigga keeps stepping away, man. He better get his ass on the damn mic.
This nigga ain't had one review all night.
When you go, I'll go.
Exactly. This is damn chance.
You do your synopsis first.
Yeah, I'll pull up the synopsis and I'll let Tyrek go since he hasn't talked in a while. Hold on, before we go, I do want to read the chat right quick. Sensei J Dot, that's our boy Deontay. He says, Chainsaw Man Reze movie better than Demon Slayer. Tell Tyrek to argue with his sacrificial lamb. He also sacrificed
something in Atlanta. I think everyone's gonna get AIDS. So chill out.
He also says the anime didn't do well in Japan, but it did well in the West. So that's why the animation style changed. Okay. Okay, where am I at? Frankenstein. Let me pull that up real quick. Frankenstein. So Frankenstein, this is the new film directed by Guillermo del Toro, well-known horror film director. The movie stars Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein, aka Dr. Frankenstein, and it stars Jacob Elordi as the creature or the monster. This movie is available on Netflix, by the way. What are you gonna say? E-Rock tap in?
Monster.
E-Rock is a huge Del Toro fan. I think he also said he enjoyed this film. Synopsis. A brilliant but egotistical scientist brings a monstrous creature to life in a daring experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation. I do want to start this off by saying I've never read the Frankenstein book. So if any of y'all have, I would be curious to know, like, is this considered an accurate adaptation or just kind of like a reimagining? But Tyrek, please go ahead with your thoughts on Frankenstein.
So what I get from this movie is more like a like direct from the actual original novel. More in line with that, because normally the Frankenstein movies we've seen the last 20 to 30 years are more, I wouldn't say jovial, like either they're really jovial or they're or he's like not the main villain. Like in Van Helsing, like Frankenstein was like not like the main point of that movie. It was more like the vampires and stuff. So this is an actual like more of a true origin story of what kind of happened before like Frankenstein became like a pop culture thing. I thought Oscar Isaac kind of like did a really good job playing like a maniacal like scientist. They don't really ham it up. Like it's not like oh, I'm an evil scientist. It's not like Dr. fucking Eggman for fucking Sonic. It's not anything like that. Like he's like you kind of see his childhood and why he became the way he was, why he became so fanatical. And if you ever watched Willy Wonka, the 2005 movie with him and his father being a dentist, and how like he ended up like not wanting to be a dentist and wanted to do candy, and his father got disappointed in him. This is like the opposite. His father wanted him to become a doctor just like him, and his father was like a great doctor, and he wanted to become like a doctor of note. So him like reviving people from the dead was like one of the things he wanted to do. So it kind of goes more into his backstory of why even Frankenstein was even like created back then. Why his motivations were for. Um, but yeah, it's not the typical Frankenstein story you see in like Van Helsing or something like that. It's more of like a more personal character driven story. With like dynamics between him and his brother's wife, because there's like a love triangle between that. It's some kind of strange, not strange, but like he's basically falls in love with like his brother's fiance. And it's the fiance and like his brother kind of think of him as like a weirdo in a sort of way because he's just like so enamored with his experiments and he's a mad scientist. This is where the mad scientist kind of trope comes from. So you actually see how fucking crazy he is. Christopher Waltz is also in the movie. He's in the movie for like the first half. Um, he he's not in the second half of the movie, and you kind of see why. He did a pretty good job. I mean, every movie Christopher Waltz is in, he's pretty much amazing in it. And I think in his role, he's a pretty good job. Mia Goth plays the wife. She does a good job in her role. She's not really in the movie that much, but when she does appear on screen, she does kind of command like your attention. So I think she did an awesome job. Pretty much the weakest actor was the brother, like the youngest brother of Frankenstein. Um, he's barely in the movie, but when he does show up, he's usually on screen with Mia Goth and with Oscar Isaac. So I think he gets drowned out for most of the scenes he's in because he doesn't really share a scene by himself. Regarding the actual monster in the movie, I don't think he's that intimidating, but I do think they made it like more grounded and realistic. Um, as you know, Frankenstein's like one of those monsters you can't really kill. He's big and strong as fuck. He crushes people, so you do kind of see that throughout the movie. But at the same time, it's nothing like you haven't seen before. The movie's not overly gory. It's not. I mean, there's some parts where they show some blood and like gore, but it's not like the whole movie where you're expecting like someone like face getting crushed over. And don't expect that. It's very very mild in the violence, especially for like seeing other movies recently of note, where you see a lot of blood and guts, like weapons and stuff like that, where you're seeing like people's brains like splatter and shit like that.
Yeah, like
You really don't see that in that movie. In this movie like that. So don't expect like a gory experience. But overall, I think they did a pretty good job. If I had to give it a score, I'd probably give it 8 out of 10.
Interesting.
Fire. Red Pig, since you back, why don't you give us your thoughts on Frankenstein?
Hey man, long story short, I enjoyed this way more than Chainsaw Man. I'm my bad. I enjoyed Demon Slayer way more than Chainsaw Man. I'm sorry.
What we
I'm one
talking
of the
about
few because
Frankenstein?
y'all glazing the fuck out of this movie.
You talking about Frankenstein, nigga?
Oh shit, my bad. Yikes, stupid.
You
Frankenstein.
good?
Oh, bro,
Wake
Frankenstein,
your ass
pretty
up,
good.
man.
Hey, Frankenstein, pretty good. That's my first time watching one of his movies because I only know him from like Death Stranding. You know the director, but
Yeah.
this movie pretty good,
You never
man. This shit
seen
was
Blade
fire.
2?
Seeing what?
He directed
Hellboy?
Blade. You never seen
Yeah, he
I'm
Hellboy?
not
did
a.
Hellboy, he did Blade.
Yeah, I'm not a. I said no. I've seen Hellboy and like bits and pieces. I never watched it for real. And Blade, I never seen that either for real. I seen Blade 1. I never seen Blade 2. But yeah, that
Red Peg, dog, nigga, please watch that movie,
I mean,
dog.
you gotta remember, Red Peg is 15. We gotta remember, he's 15.
bro, I've
You watch
seen
Pan's
Piece of
Labyrinth
Blade.
either?
It just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know.
I think he was in diapers when that came out. So.
Pan's
Okay.
Labyrinth was like 2006. So
But
yeah, you probably didn't
this
watch
shit was fire. It was like a lice. It just was fire to me. I really enjoyed it, bro. Did all y'all watching on your OLEDs, right? The movie is gorgeous,
Yeah,
gorgeous
it
to look
looked
at.
very good.
Yeah, the graphics.
Yes, the sound, everything, it looked fire.
I can't wait for Alex to watch. He's gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch it on a flight Monday.
but you gotta watch it on your OLED, Alex. You gotta. sit back,
Don't
relax and
My
watch
phone
that.
got an OLED.
Yeah, it's a very crisp movie. I'll say that. Like
Yes.
that shit was like crisp as fuck. And it's Dolby. I think it was Dolby Vision. It was really good.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't got much to say about it. Shit was pretty cool. Hey, Tyrek, speaking of good movies, man, I know you're a Star Trek fan. I started those. Hey,
The first one's good. The second and third one is not that great.
nigga, the first, yeah, I just finished the first one. The first movie, fire. Shout out to J. Abrams.
Okay. Well, Saint, you can go ahead with your thoughts on Frankenstein.
Yeah, man, this is one of the best looking films that came out this year. Like honestly, the story is really really good. It's a slow paced film, but I just think when you get to that ending and that last shot, it's totally worth it. Like I regret not being able to get tickets and seeing this in theaters. Like if I
No,
can go
bro.
find this in theaters, I may go watch it again. Like it's really that good. It's worth the full price ticket in my opinion. Um, Mia Goth, I haven't watched any of her films, but she fucking killed it. Um, and I think Jacob as no, it's just Frankenstein was pretty good, bro. I can't hate on him. Like he did his thing. Oscar Isaac doesn't disappoint, of course. Oh boy, you said his name earlier.
Jacob
Glorious Bastard.
Elordi.
Yeah, he did. He kills it no matter what. He was there for a short time, but his presence was felt. Overall, I really don't even have really gripes with this movie. Like it's just a nitpick of it was a little bit slow when it came to like that second half. Like you know what part I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Mm.
Do you think the first half was better than the second half? Because I thought the first half of the movie was better than the second half.
I think the first half is more entertaining and like paced well, but I think the second half is just more interesting because of the deep meanings throughout the film and just like overall when you get to that ending, you understand that character's like whole motivation. It's like damn, especially just the what's it called? The I'll just say the wolf. Just leave it at that. That was a really really good sequence.
I'm mad this didn't come on in theaters. I feel like this would have been a really good.
It's in theaters.
I
It's
mean,
in theaters too.
is it limited though?
Yeah, very limited.
So that's my
Yeah,
thing.
it
I feel
was
like this
limited
shouldn't have
because
been
Should have
limited.
been
well, you know,
wide.
it's
Like why would you?
Netflix, bro. Netflix, they usually do limited releases on, and they only do it because you have to have your movie in theaters to qualify for the Oscars. But AMC, remember, I think we reported on it in our last podcast. AMC just came to a deal with Netflix to show because before AMC was not showing Netflix movies at all. Like they had beef, but they
Yeah.
just came to a deal where they're going to be showing Netflix movies apparently. Um, I didn't see Frankenstein in my theater, but hopefully in the future there'll be more opportunities to see certain Netflix movies in the theater because this is definitely one that I think deserves to be seen in theaters. But like Red Pick said, it looks great on the TV. If you got a nice TV at the house, the
Yeah,
movie looks great.
that shit crispy, dog. I was Netflix. They need to donate their cameras to everybody else because whatever the fuck they use, like every single 4K movie on Netflix that's 4K Dolby or 4K HDR looks fucking amazing on Netflix. Except for Jack. I think Jack's the only nigga who has an issue with that shit.
Oh man. Yeah. Don't
Well,
be
yeah,
like Alex and watch on your phone. This is a movie you need to
No,
watch.
you didn't be honest, dog. If you have a nice looking phone with an OLED screen, this shit probably still
No,
look
no,
pretty
no,
good.
no, no, no. This is one of those movies you need to watch it in like the best TV setup, theater setup possible. It's that good. It's not like one of them. Oh, what was the movie with The Rock and Gal Gadot? That bullshit or Amazon Prime or Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. Like it's not like that, bro. This is a really really good high budget visually. Like I could tell Guillermo told them niggas the budget I want to max it out to the fullest.
yeah. Speaking of budget, he said that ship in the movie, he had them build a full ship. Like that's not CGI. He said the ship was important because he considers the ship a character, and that if it was CGI, it wouldn't have looked good. So that ship in the movie is like a fully built real ship, and that shit wasn't cheap. I'm sure.
I know the costume designs wasn't cheap either. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
this was not half-assed. Like, this was really, really good, bro.
Well, I'll go ahead and give my thoughts.
Sure.
Most of y'all covered pretty much a lot of it. What I'll say is I really enjoyed the film. Um, Oscar Isaac, I thought this is one of his better performances that I've ever seen him in. He's a very good actor. He's been in a lot of good movies, but this is a pretty good performance from him. I really, really enjoyed his performance of Dr. Frankenstein, and I don't think we get to see him portray this type of character often. Um, Jacob Elordi, I really only seen him because I didn't see Saltburn, so I really only seen him in Euphoria, and he's a really good actor. He's a really good actor. He's really good as in this movie. He's playing the monster or the creature. Um, like Tyrek mentioned, Christoph Waltz. He's great in damn near everything. He was great in this. You could tell he's one of those actors that he's just good at what he does. He don't even have to really try that hard. Um, he was very good. I feel like Mia Goth. I like Mia Goth, but personally, I don't really think she did anything special in this film. And what I mean by that is they probably could have cast somebody else and it would have had the same effect. Um, just in my opinion, she didn't really bring anything special to the role, in my opinion. And granted, from what I hear, she was supposed to have a larger role originally, so maybe that's why. But that being said, she wasn't bad at all. But I've seen her. I've seen her do better roles or better performances. I'll say that. Um, but yeah, man, this movie was very enjoyable. I think one because the story is interesting. A lot of us are familiar with the basic story of Frankenstein, but getting to see it because, like I said, I never read the book, so I really only know Frankenstein from other movies. Um, Getting to see the story from beginning to end, even if they did take liberties and change some things, it was nice to see. It was nice to get the full story from beginning to end. Um, get to see some familiar things that I've seen in other movies or other retellings of the story. The visuals were great. The set design, the costume design, the movie looks really good. Like visually, looking at it, it looks very good. Um, and the main thing I can say is it keeps you engaged. At least for me, it kept me engaged, kept me interested. I never really felt bored. I was just constantly waiting to see what was going to happen next. I was pretty uh, just interested in the story. And the one thing I will say before I finish, I feel like a lot of us know about um, him creating the monster. But I really loved how this film showed that process, what that looks like. But also, we got to see how the monster changed over time, right? Because we get to see he learns language, he learns to convey his feelings. He goes from literally like a monster or like almost like childlike to becoming very intelligent throughout the movie. So it was nice to see all that. That being said, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. Uh, Great movie. I definitely recommend it. If you have Netflix, go ahead and check that out, bro. And if you got an OLED TV, crank it up, baby. Crank it up, baby.
Did you watch this with your lady one time?
I did, man. She
Did
liked
she
it too.
cry?
I think she did. I think she actually said that she didn't think that Frankenstein made her cry. It didn't make me cry.
Well, you're heartless, buddy. You don't cry.
This ain't no Last of Us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, man, definitely a good story, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the shit with the old man. I was like, this. I feel something. I feel a little something.
Yeah, that part was sad. No
Yeah.
spoilers though. No spoilers.
Hmm.
All right, man. I guess that's everybody that's seen. Alex ain't seen it yet, so we're gonna get Alex's thoughts. I want him to see that, man. He gonna love it.
Frankenstein.
He gonna try to be a contrarian and be like, this shit ain't as good as y'all say.
Give me a fucking break, dude.
He was like, this
gotta
shit
see
made.
it, dog.
Fucking shut my.
All right, man. So we almost done, man. We can get to Running Man and then Predator, but before we do Running Man, there was another film that came out this week that I think I'm the only one that saw. Y'all know where I'm going with this?
Nope.
Y'all don't even know what came out, bro.
Nigga, you fell for the jeans?
Y'all don't even know what came. Hell no, I didn't see that shit. He talking about the Sydney Sweeney movie. Nah, man, I saw Now You See Me 3. Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
I'm watching tomorrow.
This is the third movie in the Now You See Me franchise. For those that aren't familiar or may have forgotten, this is the franchise with God damn, why did his name just escape my mind? It literally just jumped out of my head. What's my nigga name? Jesse Eisenberg. This is the movie with Jesse Eisenberg, Dave Franco, Woody Harrelson, where they play magicians. They are magicians, the Four Horsemen. They're in the magician group, and they pull off heists. They steal shit, basically. The last movie came out in 2016, so this is 9 years later. 9 years later, they put out Now You See Me 3. The only difference really with this one is there's also a new cast, right? So they have the OG members, but they also introduced 3 new characters that are also magicians, sort of like taking over the mantle. So I'll give a quick review on this. What I'll say about Now You See Me, when the first movie came out, that was like 2012 or 2013. I remember it being huge. Like everybody loved it. I remember liking it. They were pretty popular on social media back then. Now You See Me 2 was 2016. I remember that one also being popular. I remember seeing that one in theaters, and the theater was packed. But I don't remember much about the story. I will say that. I just remember these movies were like pretty popular. Well, I'll say this: 9 years later, it seemed like the hype is dead. Because when I went to see this movie, nobody was in the damn theater, brother. Nobody was there.
Well, you saw it tonight, or you saw it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Damn.
Nobody was there. I haven't heard nobody talk about this movie on the timeline. Nobody else, niggas is not talking about this movie, bro. It ain't having the same effect like the last ones, from what I remember. I say that to say the movie itself, it has some issues, but there are some good parts. So let me start with the good parts. The new cast they introduced is 3 new characters. One of them is the kid from The Holdovers. I think his name is Dominic Sessa. One of them is the little girl that was in Borderlands. She played Tiny Tina.
She's in this. Ahsoka.
Yes, she's also Ahsoka. She was also Baby Gamora in Avengers. And the black kid from the Jurassic World movies. So those are the 3 new magicians in this movie. And what I'll say as far as the good, they have great chemistry. They themselves, just the 3 of them, have really good chemistry, and the way they work as a team and their friendship on screen felt very natural, and it made the movie enjoyable. But once they get to involved with the OG crew, that chemistry was even more apparent. They just worked together really well on the screen, and it felt very natural. All the moments where they get to interact as a group, that was some of the best parts of the film for me. What I'll say about the visuals or the magic tricks, there's some good tricks in this movie. I will say nothing like mind blowing, nothing where it's like, oh shit, like how did they pull that off? There was really nothing like that. It honestly kind of felt like they took a step back with a lot of the magic tricks compared to like the first 2 films. But they were decent, right? Nothing terrible, nothing bad. Just very, I guess, I don't know if safe's the right word, but like I said, nothing really blew me away, like as far as any of the tricks or the illusions they did. Performance wise, I think the performances were good, but this script is really, really weird. So I don't really think they had a lot to work with as far as performance. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, what I'll say is this, without spoiling. This movie has basically like 2 plot lines. there's the typical heist plot line where there's something that they're trying to steal, and so they work together to steal it, right? But then there's also a secondary plot line of we need to stop this person. They did something bad, and we want to expose them. And because they're kind of mixing those two plot lines, it gets kind of messy, in my opinion. The movie, um, especially because, without saying too much, they do the heist like really early on in the film, like really early on in the film. So then the rest of the film, you're like, okay, well, what's next? Like, what are we doing now? Like, I don't know. It just felt like whoever wrote the script, it kind of felt like it was a little rushed. Um, and it has two plot lines that they're trying to merge into one. So that combined with the fact that none of the tricks or the illusions really blew me away, definitely lowered the score for this movie. The biggest thing that made this movie enjoyable for me was seeing the chemistry and the interactions between the OG cast and the new cast. So this is what I'll say about Now You See Me. If you're a fan of the first two films, I do think this movie is worth watching, but I don't think it's worth going to the theater for. I think this is something you can definitely wait to watch at home, watch with your girl, watch with your friends, your family. But this is, I think, a good starting point for follow-ups. If they want to do a sequel with the new cast, which they do kind of tease, I think that may work out. They're just going to have to get a better script. They're going to have to come to the drawing board and say, okay, what can we bring new to this? What new illusions? What new tricks? What can we do to really like take this to the next level? The foundation is here for like, I guess, because it's been 9 years, so essentially they can kind of start over and give us like a new trilogy. I think the foundation is there, but they got to go back to the drawing board. So not a bad movie by any means, not terrible, but definitely not better than the first movie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't remember a lot about the second movie, but I have seen a couple people online say they think this new one is better than the second movie. I'd have to rewatch the second to really tell. But that being said, the movie's not bad at all. Definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the others. I just don't think it's worth going to the theaters. I don't think you got to run out and rush to go see this. I think this is something you can definitely catch. You can see it when you see it, basically. Rating wise, I gave this a 7 out of 10. I give this a 7 out of 10 film. It was decent. It was decent. Nothing too crazy, nothing too mind blowing, but it was decent. 7 out of 10.
I got a question. Where the fuck is Larry?
Oh, he hit me up. He has to get up at 5 in the morning, so he said he couldn't make it.
Yo, bro, does his job pay him or us, nigga? He needs to make this.
He said he was tired, man. He said he was tired. He couldn't pull it all nighter or whatever. So we'll get him on the next one.
What do you say? Niggas can't get sleep? Damn, sleep's illegal now. Damn. Okay.
You sound just like. Hey, all right, man. We can keep it going. What's up?
Let me ask you, bro.
Yeah, fuck the Spurs, nigga.
Is this movie gonna be like Bad Boys 3, where it's like it's okay, but
and then the next one was better?
Like a world building kind of movie?
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, I think this is a good starting point for them to kind of refresh the franchise. I could definitely see that the next one being way better. It just depends on them, like who they get to write it. Plus, all three of these movies have had different directors. So I feel like if they lock in with a real creative team that can bring new life to this franchise, I think they got something. Because at the end of the day, they are enjoyable films. I mean, you're literally combining. Think about it. You're combining like multiple genres of film into one. This comedy. It's like an action heist film, like Mission Impossible. There's magic. There's a lot. Like this has what it takes to be like a big franchise, but they gotta lock in.
Gotcha. Okay. Watching this tomorrow, so we'll see.
Enjoy that.
You gotta walk like that to be a soldier, girl.
But guess what, man? We finna go to Alex. You know why?
Because I saw the Running Man.
The Running Man. So let me set this up for y'all. Running Man. This is the new film starring Glenn Powell He was in Top Gun Maverick. He was in Twisters. This is his new starring role. I'll pull up a synopsis for y'all right quick. This movie is based on a Stephen King novel, and it's a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger
Whoa,
Running
the
Man.
what?
Yeah, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh God.
1987 was the original. Holy shit! Wait, huh? I did not know that. I was looking up the details and I just saw something that. Hold on, who echoes that?
Oh.
Well, that's her echo.
Okay, so yeah, this movie is a remake. It's really interesting that this is a remake for two reasons, from what I just looked up. The character in this new movie, Glenn Powell's character, he has the same exact name as Arnold's character in the original. But there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger reference in this movie. When they show the money, like the dollar bills, it has Arnold's face on it. So it almost made me think at first, like, okay,
I didn't even notice that. Wait, what?
Yeah, his face is on the money. When they show the money in the movie, you see Arnold's face like a president almost.
That's fun.
So when I saw that, I was like, okay, so maybe this movie is connected to the OG, but it's just like loosely connected. But apparently not. It's like a full remake because they have all the characters have the same name. So that's interesting. I just realized that. But synopsis, right? It says, in the near future, The Running Man is the top-rated show on television. A deadly competition where contestants must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins. Desperate for money to save his sick daughter, Ben Richards is convinced by the show's ruthless producer to enter the game as the last resort. Ratings soon skyrocket as Ben's defiance, instincts, and grit turn him into an unexpected fan favorite, as well as a threat to the entire system.
No!
The movie is directed by Edgar Wright. He did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver. So yeah, storied filmography there. Alex, what are your thoughts on Running Man? Alex?
I'm sorry, I was muted. As someone who didn't see the first one, I came in with no expectations. I wanted a fun flick that wasn't gonna seem cheesy. Y'all ever see a poster that make you be like, "Oh God"? The poster of this nigga jumping out of the skyscraper with that running form pissed me off so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the poster for Running Man, just go look at it. That nigga's little body and that little L shape he making with his leg annoyed the fuck out of me. But the movie, I didn't see Twister. So this might be the first movie I've seen. What, Glenn Powell?
Yeah.
This might be the first movie
You didn't see Top Gun?
I didn't see Top Gun. I didn't see that other pilot movie with him and wasn't he in that movie with Jonathan Majors?
He was.
I didn't see that. I didn't see Twister. So this might be my first.
Classified?
What'd you call me?
Never mind.
This might be the first movie I've seen with him as a lead. And I'm gonna be honest, man. It took a long time for me to not get annoyed by his acting in this film. So I come to find out, I didn't know that he was under the tutelage of Tom Cruise, apparently.
Yeah, that's his mentor.
Got you. It's very apparent. The nigga took so many he literally said, "Oh, Tom Cruise is my mentor. Let me do a movie about running." Like,
I know that he was running like Tom Cruise in the movie.
Give me a chin, nigga. That's what he said.
Actually, he wasn't running like Tom Cruise. He had like Tom Cruise runs like he's been practicing. This Glenn Powell runs like he's telling himself, "Run!" Like that's how he's running in his mind. It's like, and you know, not to get into too much on the running for him, but it's a nice little action run. But the character has such a strange shift, and it's almost like unbelievable to a degree. I'll start with this. In the first 20 minutes of the movie, this nigga is unbearably strong. Like everything he says and does is I'm too fucking badass for this.
He was like very aggressive.
Bro, oh, you've seen this movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, bro. You didn't give your you just gave a synopsis, right?
I was waiting for you because you
Oh,
haven't
okay,
talked to
yeah. Okay, I thought I was the only one. Yes, okay, we can go back. This nigga is annoying. Like he got a smirk. He's literally cock strong, walking with his shoulders forward and his back straight. I'm like, nigga, you're not an action figure. Like this nigga is like your everyday man, but also Captain America. Like the nigga is saving people from oil rigs. The nigga is like parkouring Mirror's Edge with weighted sand bags, and like the nigga is your everyday man, yet he does phenomenal, amazing strengths just off the whim from all these odd jobs he's had. He's like Slumdog Millionaire, but the blue collar worker. That's literally what this nigga is. All of his skills come from different shit he did. He blowing up mines and shit, running. So they try to give an example as to why he has this strange set of skills. Did they ever get into why this nigga is a trained shooter and combat specialist? Was that a job? Okay, we gonna get into that. So the movie off rip, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this character. Like, I get it. He's supposed to be, I'm sick of the fucking system. I'm doing what I can to do whatever. But it's like, it felt so forced and I didn't believe it. And it was almost overly done. 60% way through the movie, it's as if it took him risking his life to join this competition for his personality to pop out. Halfway through the movie, I feel like this was a totally different character. The anger was turned into annoyance. The visceral no shit attitude turned into jokey joke, telling bedtime stories, slapping his ass. I'm like, I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, that was not who he was for the first 20 minutes. And I'm not mad about a character progressing, but it was just weird to see. It makes sense because it's like, I'm sick of the fucking system and now I got to play y'all's game. I get it, but it was just so strong. It made me not like him until the halfway part of the movie. Acting jobs for everyone else. Nothing was spectacular for anyone else from what I'm thinking. I mean, Killian was just the CEO nigga. Bobby T, what's the black dude's real name?
It's Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo. He was cool. I truly wanted him to do more, and I'm not saying that he didn't do enough, but I felt like he could have. I mean, let me get your opinion on. Did you feel like that he was as bombastic as he could have been in this role?
Coleman Domingo? No, absolutely
not. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Like
he's done way better in other movies.
That's what I'm saying. Usually he is like, I thought this nigga was gonna be on some like Willy Wonka type shit, like on some I'm a Mad Hatter type guy. And I get it. It's supposed to be grounded in realism. I'm a reality TV show. It's about the business. It's about the show. Come on, keep along. But this did feel like this role did not challenge him at all. It didn't require much from him other than him saying "sweetie" and he put the guns down. Like actually, that wasn't acting. That was him for real. But yeah, like the who else? The black Hotep nigga. We got to talk about that character.
Oh man,
we got to talk about him. I'm trying to think of any main.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. I liked him. Actually, Michael Cera might have been my favorite character in the whole film.
Yeah.
Might have been my favorite character. So the acting was nothing right home about. I'll say that the acting was nothing right home about on any accord from anybody. The plot was cool. I didn't feel like it had any pacing issues. I did get wary that it was gonna be like, damn, a whole 30 days. Fuck. We're gonna.
I know. I was thinking that too.
Yeah, we was on day 10. I'm like, damn. I mean, we still how much movie we got, but they kind of skipped ahead of it. The story. Let me end it with this. I want to hear your opinion on it. It's a fun film. It is a fun film. There are times where it doesn't take itself seriously, and then there are times where they try to heavy hand some messages, and it's like, you niggas got to find out how you want to bake this cake and this pastry. Do you want it to be warm, fulfilling like an apple pie, or do you want it to taste like a crumble cookie, bitter, like hard pastry? Like, what is it? I feel like it has issues determining like what tone it was to have, if that makes sense. There was like one moment I laughed or whatever, but I'm like, at one point I was like, is this a fucking comedy? And I'm not mad at the movie having comedy, but it was like almost like, damn, okay, is it serious or is it just what the fuck play? But yeah, all in all, 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10 because the pacing was fun. It was an action filled movie. I just feel like it didn't do anything spectacular. Nothing it did to me was spectacular to put it in the 7 to 10 range. I'm gonna forget this movie, and that's my review.
Yeah, so just jumping in off of your, I agree with a lot of stuff you just said. Definitely, I felt the movie didn't, as far as an action film, this movie didn't really bring anything new to the table. Like it just kind of felt like a run of the mill. Oh, explosions. There's gunfights, shootouts. There's a car chase scene here and there. Like I don't know, man. Just like copy paste action movie. Um, I'll say this: I like Glenn Powell as an actor. I think he's a good actor, but his performance in this movie definitely left a lot to be desired. Like Alex was saying, he's kind of all over the place. One minute he's, Mr. Tommy Tough Knuckles. Then the next minute he's like,
Tommy Tough Knuckles is
Wait,
crazy.
is this movie like a shitty version of Looper?
No, not at all.
No, I won't compare it to that.
I mean, this is literally a game show where he's
Eon Flux or
it's almost like
it's like John Wick.
Yeah, and even I would even say it's, even though Hunger Games came out after Running Man, the original, but it's kind of like Hunger Games if Hunger Games took place in just like the open city.
Bro, like it's literally John Wick as a game show.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's actually a better example because John Wick's being chased and pursued by different groups trying to kill him. That's what this movie is, except it's a game show. So there's cameras following him. There's he's making money. If he kills one of the goons, he makes money. If he survives, he makes money. So it's basically just the same thing, but it's a game show. But yeah, and it, like to Alex's point, it is weird how like he's so well trained in all of this like action shit, but he's supposed to be like an everyday regular guy.
Nigga, this nigga. Can I just? I'm gonna just say a scene. I'm not gonna spoil when, why, or how. There was a point where this nigga was in a plane, kicked the controls, caught a gun midair, shot 2 niggas in the head. Bro, I literally said to myself, how the fuck did he do that? I'm like, there was no job that this nigga was a trained assassin. He's doing shit. You can be athletic and whatever the fuck and do random American Ninja Warrior shit. I will give you that. Kicking a plane's throttle to throw niggas up, catch a gun midair, 2 headshots. Come on, bro. Anyway.
You sure he's just not him? He not part of the Triple X program?
And then we saw Man Ass. I'm not mad at Man Ass, but like,
yo,
my bad. Go ahead with your review, Wonton.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like Alex's point out, his personality kind of changes a lot throughout the film. But on one hand, you could say that's character development, but in a weird way, it's kind of not, because he comes in and out of it throughout the film. Like, and then also like we were saying, he's super well trained, but he's not supposed to have any background in this. They don't set him up as like a military veteran, none of that. So, but again, it is like a kind of futuristic dystopian action film, so I'm assuming they want us to suspend some belief or whatever. But that being said, again, the action is just kind of your run-of-the-mill action. Nothing that I feel like we haven't seen before. Nothing really blew me away. Nothing really made me say, oh shit. There's been movies that I've seen in theaters where there's a scene or something happens and I audibly will say like, oh shit, or like, nothing like that happened in this movie. One of my biggest issues with this film is with the writing, and I really mean with the dialogue. There were a lot of lines and things said in this movie that I could tell were meant to make me laugh, that either didn't make me laugh at all, or they even made me roll my eyes. A lot of the jokes didn't really hit for me. A lot of the quips and the funny, snarky comments didn't really hit for me. And then also, Alex had mentioned there's a black character in the film. Really, really weird how the black characters were written, specifically these 2 brothers. One of them is a young brother. He's like, I don't know, 12, 13. And when they introduce him, he's talking like, "Yo, these goons are chasing us. We got to get out the hood, yo. These jive turkeys, yo." I'm like, what the fuck is he talking like that? The nigga is 12. You could tell some old ass white man wrote that damn dialogue. That shit was corny as hell and very stereotypical.
Sign your Peter on a running kind.
Yeah, I did not like that at all. Then his older brother, for the most part, has normal dialogue. Like he doesn't talk like that. But then he has this like, what do you call it? Alter ego, where he puts on like a mask and he's wearing a fucking dashiki and a hat. And then that I don't know, that whole the way that those characters were written, that shit, I did not like that at all.
It was just so random. Like it was on some like taking it to the man, Black Africa, Pan Africanism. It was like if Dr. Umar was doing a conspiracy like that. He had like the dashiki, the wooden bead necklace, the glasses, the big hat, African hat. I'm like, I get it. It's like a power to the people, sticking it to the man type shit, like free lunch program, it was like a Black Panther type shit. It was entertaining, I guess, but I definitely was like, what the fuck? He was supposed to be like an influencer. And I will say this. I tell y'all, I have the worst luck. I have the worst fucking luck when it comes to being in a movie and having people make noise in this film. Not only was these 2 6'3" women on the side of me laughing at every single joke. Every joke was met with the ha ha. Like it was like there was Mafia quad, bro. Like I got to where I was seeing their words ha ha typed out in the air. Every joke, bro. Even the moments where like his ass was showing while he was hanging outside without a towel. She went ooh when he slapped his ass when he was like, "Y'all are gonna watch me nap," and slapped his ass. She said ooh. I'm like, bro, you guys are like the target audience. Like I was like, this movie, you love this movie. Like you were the exact person this movie was made for. That's one. I'm not mad at them enjoying as long as they not talking, right? But you doing so much for hooting and hollering, you might as well have a conversation next to me. There was I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna say a mentally handicapped person in this movie. And I swear to God, is my camera on? Is this thing on?
No, your camera's on.
I'm gonna cut my camera on. Do y'all see my face?
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious. I just want you to see I'm not laughing when I say this. I'm gonna cut my camera off, but I'm being dead serious. There was a time, not even a time. It started once and we thought something had failed. And then we heard it again and we thought something was wrong with the movie. There was somebody on the front row clapping every single time a point was made. I swear to God, there was literally no other way I can tell you other than every 5 minutes we heard. Do y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that clapping?
You sure he was using the same?
Do y'all hear this clapping?
Yeah.
Imagine you are in the middle to the top of the movie theater. Somebody on the front row is clapping so loud. People behind me are looking over my seat saying, like, who the fuck is clapping? This person, if there was a point made like, and this is why we got to give it to your system, clap. They make a joke, clap. He overcomes a feat, clap. Bro, every fucking 5 to 10 minutes, I can't even say 10. Every 5 minutes, there was a clap from the front row. And I'm like, I have never seen someone clap in a movie, for one. Two, to do it the whole movie and your handler not tape your hands together or make you leave. I started getting pissed because I'm like, bro, this is inappropriate. You got to have some type of decorum. It's one thing to talk all movie and you just think people can't hear you. No, you're purposely clapping.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking insane. And I was like, okay, it got to be a kid. I'm like, you know what? This movie ain't even good enough to be mad about it too much. I'm going to just let it go. I was like, it got to be a kid down there and they just trying to take their kid to see a movie. I walked there. I was the first one to get up. The moment I saw, I got up. Got my pizza, got my icy. I got up. I gotta go see who's doing all this goddamn clapping. I walk down there. I see a bald big nigga on the far left, and I see a scraggly head girl to his right. The girl got her head looking at the ceiling, so she on cloud 9. She looking up. Okay, cool. You enjoyed yourself. You made it to the end of the movie. It wasn't until I saw her sitting like Jack move with her leg bent, like curled up in the seat. I said, "Oh, I know what you are." So obviously, obviously she didn't have all of her facilities there mentally, so I can't be mad at it. But bro, do y'all see how like that's like the crying baby on the airplane? You can't help that a baby crying on the airplane, but it's annoying, right? Bringing the crying baby to a movie theater? Come on, bro. You brought this person who's not even. I'm not saying folks can't. Movie cinema's for everyone. But if you don't have the decorum to like, you can't bring somebody that's literally clapping the whole movie. It's not little pets. They were clapping enough where the top row was like saying, I was hearing people on the top row saying, "Who the fuck is clapping?" Like they wouldn't stop. It was crazy, bro. I've never in my life gone through that, and that might have been the reason why I was annoyed, like with the movie a little bit, bro. Like, I had to get it off my chest. But yeah. I have the world record of every time I see a movie, somebody's being annoying. Somebody's being annoying.
It seemed like Mafia had that problem too. People be taking his seat.
Bro, Mafia be taking him out to eat afterwards.
he do say he'd make friends.
Yo, I love your bucket hat. Yeah, maybe we should go to Chili's. Like he be making friends, bro. I couldn't be mad at them because they obviously were on the spectrum. So,
But yeah, I'll just finish up my review because I forgot.
My bad.
No, you're good. I was pretty much done anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to mention those. I really hated the way those two black characters were written. I just did not like. It was cringy as hell, and honestly, made me uncomfortable as a black man. That being said, Michael Cera definitely was the highlight of this film for me. Also, one of my favorite newer actors, Katie O'Brien. I'm a big fan of Katie O'Brien. She played the
Sinners, right?
No. You think about Jamie Lawson. That was the one that played his wife. She's great too. Which, by the way,
I was her in this movie. What the hell?
Jamie Lawson was. She played the wife in this movie. Man, I feel like I gotta blame the script because even her performance in this movie, I'm like, I said to myself in my head, I'm like, I know she could act better than this, but I don't know. It just, I don't think she had a lot to work with. They didn't really give her a lot to work with. But Katie O'Brien, she was the woman that she went through the training with him to become on the Running Man. The other woman, the white woman. She's been in some other things that I like. She was in
Love Lies Bleeding, right?
Yeah, she was in Love Lies Bleeding, which I really enjoyed last year. But I think she was also in Mandalorian last season 3. She had the best episodes in Mandalorian to me. I did not care for that season, but her episodes I really enjoyed. I like her as an actor. She didn't really get a lot of shine in this movie. They most of the focus was on Glenn Powell. So yeah, I mean, aside from that, by the way, going back to Glenn Powell, this is one of my least favorite performances from him. I enjoyed him much better in Top Gun. I enjoyed him much better in Twisters. Pause. His performance in this movie, just, I don't know.
This was his Mission Impossible. He wanted to show Tom Cruise.
I mean, come on, man. I feel like he could do better, man. But again, I feel like a lot has to be said about this script, bro. The way this movie was written, I don't know. But finishing thoughts. Lee Pace, bro. There's so many like good actors in this movie that I feel like.
Nope.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The fuck? I've been talking for like 5 minutes.
Oh no, it wasn't. We didn't hear you then. There's so many good actors in this movie, like by name alone, that I just personally feel like either phoned it home or they didn't have a lot to work with the script. Because we also get Josh Brolin, aka Thanos. He was mid as hell in this movie.
I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. I think
he did, but like we've seen this type of character before played better. This evil head of the company. I feel like we've seen that role played better, and I think he has what it takes to play the role better. But
yeah,
it was okay. It was okay. It was serviceable, but I think he can do better than serviceable. Same thing for Coleman Domingo we were talking about, and even Lee Pace. Lee Pace plays one of the hunters that's trying to kill Glenn Powell's character.
That's
I
the nigga
think
with the
Lee.
blonde hair.
No, remember the dude that had the mask and he took off the mask?
Oh yeah, that was bro. Can we
I
be
think
honest?
he look familiar. Where he come from?
Yeah, Mike.
Lee
Walking
Pace has
Dead?
been in a lot of
Yeah,
things.
Mike.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He
Okay.
played the blue nigga, the villain. He was in I'm trying to think
His
what else.
that reveal was so anticlimactic.
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was supposed to know this nigga.
I thought it was gonna be a different type of twist.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be
Yeah.
somebody that he knew or somebody we got introduced before.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the eyes. I'm like, oh yeah, that looked like dude. But I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? I was like, I don't even care about him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like Lee Pace, once he took the mask off, he was
He
great.
lost all the.
As far as his performance, when he had the mask on, he was more like.
I mean, he was just there.
He was more like calm and like had this like calm, sinister shit to him. But Lee Pace is a great actor, and I feel like he was good in the last act of the film when they're in the plane. But I say that to say a lot of the actors in this movie, great actors by name alone, you would say, but they just didn't blow me away with their performances.
I'm telling you, I bet you if we interviewed all them by the water fountain, they say, "Nigga, this was for the chick, nigga."
Exactly. You could tell. You could tell this is for the check. You could tell this is for the check. That's basically what I'm getting at.
So,
I'll finish up. I've been talking forever. And Red Pig, did you see the movie too?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let me finish up so we can get to Red Pig. All that said, the movie is not bad. I don't want y'all to think it's bad. I don't think the movie's bad, but I did
feel. To watch.
Yeah, I felt like. I'll put it this way: this is a decent Netflix movie. This movie should have been on Netflix. BG would love this movie. BG gets
hey, y'all taking my swag with this.
BG gets 10 out of 10. And I do want to say, no disrespect to BG, because right now he is my nigga for agreeing that Superman was trash. But BG likes Netflix movies. I think this is right up his alley.
And he got man ass in this movie. He gonna love this shit.
Yeah. So, and hopefully y'all aren't mad at me, but I get this movie a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Not terrible.
6.9.
Not terrible, but I would never watch it again. And
I fucking hated it. Not terrible. Fucking hated it.
And this is a straight up Netflix quality movie. That's my thoughts. Red Pig, you can go ahead.
Take an edible and go watch this.
Red Pig?
This nigga was just a waste of
space.
He
was just
I mean, God,
bro.
Man, I mean, like,
wait, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
My shit been tripping. This fucking shit, bro. It's. I'm telling you, this shit cut off from me every time I get off the. If I'm not on the screen, like this shit fuck up.
Yeah,
my bad.
Back up for the mic.
I thought the movie was cool. It wasn't that long. This nigga Glenn Powell is like bootleg Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise to me. He's just oozing charisma, good looking white guy. You know, he just remind me a lot of Brad Pitt for some reason. I don't know. Not saying I have a crush on him or anything, but you know,
you do.
cool guy. I don't. He ain't that good looking. Calm down. This movie felt like it was building to something more grander and more profound to me, but that's not what we got. It's just, the first half, I like the world building. The first half, I like the little dystopian America or whatever the fuck is they got going on. I like how the system built on lies and propaganda, and all the shit, the shit they put out. I get that. I get all the the shit they're trying to say, but it just didn't really hit for me. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. The action's okay too. I didn't care for the ending at all. It felt extremely flat for me. The big twist wasn't really a twist. The ending was it. The ending wasn't really satisfying to me as much as
Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. I didn't really. The ending could have been better.
It fell flat.
In my opinion,
it felt extremely flat. I think Glenn Close. I think the acting is good. I didn't think it was boring at all. Actually, it's like y'all said. It's a good watch. It'll keep you thoroughly entertained. It's just nothing. It's nothing too bad about this movie. It's just nothing really good about the movie either. It's just a middle of the road action movie. this low key made me appreciate Hunger Games much more. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially that second movie. Oh my god! But yeah, I like the inclusion of black people in this movie too. I like how they handled them. Pretty cool. I like the interracial relationship. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like that. I like that. The baby did look more black. The baby didn't look like she had any white in it. They need to explain that. But yeah. Shout out to Glenn Powell. Shout out to I hope this movie do well in the box office. This is a solid 6 to 7 out of 10. I would say. If you heard me, did you hear me?
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, we heard you. My bad. Did anybody else see it while we're here? Nobody else?
Damn, me, you asked some people see it.
I mean, it just came out, to be fair, so I'm sure some others will probably see it by the time we do the next show.
Hey,
but
I wanted to go see that oil movie.
Yeah, Mafia really enjoyed it.
Oh, we should go see it, guys.
I don't know if you heard his review. I gave his review earlier. He gave me the notes.
No.
That nigga was asleep.
I was asleep.
Well, we only have one more review, and I'm really sad we don't have Larry. Larry was supposed to be here tonight, but he was tired from work and he has to get up early tomorrow, so he's not here. But the final review I have for y'all is Predator Badlands. Before we get to that, I do want to shout out Alcoholic Gamer for the super chat.
Hey,
cranberry juice, gin, and tequila. Enjoy.
Drinks on me.
Oh, shout to him.
Sake.
Shout out to Alcoholic Gamer, baby.
I love some cranberry juice. That nigga juice.
I love cranberry juice. Y'all like cranberry
Mafia juice?
I love it. I love that and grape juice.
The concentrate is definitely fucking better, but the cocktail fine.
You know what I don't understand? People who like grapefruit juice but don't like cranberry.
Ew.
Cranberry juice is way better than grapefruit.
Cranberry juice is way better than grapefruit.
But cranberry, it's so tangy. It's so good. Like, ugh.
Which one?
Cranberry juice.
Oh, y'all like the ones with the mixed like cranberry lemon or cranberry apple?
I feel like it leave a film on your teeth that'd be annoying to me, but it's not bad.
Y'all had chameleon, right? That's what cranberry juice tastes like.
A chameleon?
What?
At church, nigga.
Oh,
communion. Oh, hell no.
What the hell?
I thought you said chameleon.
I thought you said chameleon.
Y'all heard what I
the
said?
fucking lizard?
I said communion.
You meant to say communion.
I said chameleon. I said communion.
Yo, that's crazy.
Y'all ever had that? Y'all Baptist, right? Well, not right.
We've had.
I'm not Muslim, nigga. I did communion. I did communion.
Oh, okay.
That's the cocktail.
Yeah, that should be good. Boy,
I be wanting crackers and.
I be wanting 2 of them. I be wanting like 2, 3 of them hoes, boy. That little cranberry just be good.
I used to take 2. That works, bro.
But I be wanting so many of them bitches. You see, you can buy them on Amazon, y'all. Y'all can buy them. It come with the little bread on top. You can buy
we're going to hell for this segment. But
yeah, we had. I remember they had the ones that had the cracker on the lid. You just crack
you hear.
Oh man.
Yeah, you take the film off, the little bread, then you bite that, then you drink that.
Like 2 of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some off Amazon one day.
So what they thought the chlamydia? That's crazy.
What the hell?
Hey man, shout out. Hey, that was a good show, man. We had a good show.
Yeah,
can I be honest with you guys?
Oh, who to review?
Predator Badlands.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, guys, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was extremely tired today. You know, I was working and I went straight to the movies. I was fighting. I didn't fall asleep at the movies, by the way. I was impressed. That's how you can tell that movie was decent. That's why I gave it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Wonton love falling asleep at the movies.
Yeah, that's why he fall asleep on a pod, because he fall asleep at a movie.
I actually haven't done it in a while.
What? Your sleep apnea has been cured?
Huh?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Depression, sleep apnea,
anxiety. I think The Strangers Part 2 put me to sleep. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
I definitely got sleep apnea. Well, he had it.
Oh, you talking about sleep apnea? I thought you were talking about insomnia.
No, you got sleep apnea and crippling.
I have mild sleep apnea. Like I snore when I sleep.
I know you do.
Does that sound like an accordion?
No,
a bagpipe.
You know, it's funny. I know exactly how Wonton looks when he sleep.
Weisz, no. How does it
No,
look?
you don't. No, you
His
don't.
beard be soggy and shit. Like
You
Get the
think
fuck out of here.
his beard,
head be tilted back.
his beard replaced by Davy Jones?
See,
Just
you're
go.
wrong because I sleep on my stomach.
Oh, ass
Ew.
exposed.
Oh
That's
hell
good to
no!
know.
That excess air coming out that back.
Nigga, that's why you suck ass
I
sleep
know.
out there. So sleep on your
And guess
stomach.
what?
You sleep
I
around
know
your
he be
lungs and
tooting
shit.
too.
What's
I
that
know he
tug
be
boat when
tooting.
it be like? That on that boy.
He snarl his butt, nigga. He be tooting all night long. I'm telling you.
His butt probably ripple like Zoidberg when he fart.
But I know his
Y'all
girlfriend be
finished?
going through
Y'all
hell,
finished or y'all
boy.
done?
Hotboxing the fuck out of her.
She put a fucking what's that thing you put on your steering with a locket? She put that between his ass cheeks so he stopped frumping it up.
Y'all
She
finished
locked
or
his
y'all done?
asshole up at night.
She put that bar right between that.
But don't be crying. Let me lock you up first.
Oh man, we about to get a letter on
Yeah.
January 1st.
Yeah,
Hey,
all you
Wonton,
niggas
you
is
ever seen that?
fired. Everybody in here is fired. Y'all done.
Wonton, you ever
I'm
seen
gonna
that
I'm gonna do the
medieval
show. Me and
Oh my
Mafia
device?
only.
god.
Me and
You
Mafia
ever seen that
only.
medieval device where they stop the women from being
A
raped and
chastity
having
belt,
sex?
nigga.
Yeah, that's what Wonton put on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Tyrek, it is not that funny, bro. It ain't that funny.
Yes, it is, nigga.
Ain't that damn funny, Tyrek. Nigga said, ha ha. It ain't that damn funny. Relax.
Nigga, hey man, is that your expense, nigga? It's just funny.
Fuck. All right, dude. Let me
Wonton
finish
can't
with
even
the
get one
fucking.
wood.
Let me finish with
Oh my
this so we
gosh.
can get up out of here, man.
Fire.
The final review for the evening is Predator Badlands. This is the newest
I've seen
film in
that
the
too.
Predator franchise. A couple things about this film. It is a follow up to Prey, which I believe came out in 2022. Great film. I loved it. Got some hate back then, but overall, great movie, in my opinion. Well, now we have Predator Badlands. Now, this movie isn't technically a direct sequel because it doesn't reference any of the previous characters. And the director himself has stated that this film takes place super far in the timeline. So it's not really directly connected to any of the previous films. Which the good thing about that is if you've never seen a Predator film, you can watch this movie. Anybody's welcome to watch this movie. Obviously, having previous knowledge though would benefit, I think. The synopsis says, cast out from its clan, an alien hunter and an unlikely ally embark on a treacherous journey in search of the ultimate adversary. So I'll go ahead and give my quick thoughts on this. Before I do, did anybody else in here see Badlands? Did you see it, Saint?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bet. Um, so yeah, let me go ahead and give my thoughts. So I'm a huge fan of Alien, Predator, that whole universe, Alien vs Predator, all of that. I do tend to lean more towards the Alien franchise than Predator, but I do enjoy the Predator films, specifically the first two. I think are very good. Um, Personally, I think Predator 2 is better than the first one, but that's just me. Um, some of the follow ups that they've had over the years aren't very good. Alien vs Predator 1, I think, is good. The second one, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know if I've seen the second one, so I don't know if I can speak on that. And then obviously they had some Predator sequels in the 2010s and whatnot that are just kind of mid or not very good at all. But Prey, 2022 Prey, great fucking film. I loved it. I loved it. A lot of haters were complaining, "Oh, how is she beating a predator? She's a woman. How is she powerful enough to beat a predator?" Oh, they clearly didn't watch or pay attention to the fucking film. The entire film is about her uh, learning how to adapt to her weaknesses. Um, she doesn't overcome or beat the predator off of strength. She literally outsmarts him by using what she's learned over the course of the film. And even people will still complain, "How is she smarter than the predator?" Just dummies. The movie is great. Prey is great. Well, now we have Predator Badlands. The synopsis for this film, just give you guys a little bit more context. Um, this time, the Predator is the main character. So that's something that's new or different from the previous films. Red Pill, you got to echo, brother. The Predator is the main character. this particular predator, he's kind of like the runt of his clan. He's considered weak by his father. And the movie takes place where his brother, his older brother, is training him to essentially get his wings, or rather get his cloak. They all have these invisibility cloaks that they use, and that's sort of like his I guess sign that he's become a fully fledged hunter. So his brother's training him, trying to get his approval of their father, but his father is not going for it. He says, "Nigga, you're weak. Get the fuck out of my face." Without spoiling, essentially, he's sent on what is considered a suicide mission to prove himself. He gets sent to an alien planet, and he's determined to kill the strongest beast on that planet to prove to his father that he has what it takes to be part of the clan. So that's the main basis of the film. The cool thing about this movie is the Predator gets a companion in the form of a synth, which is played by Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning was great in this film to me. She's already a great actress, but I really enjoy getting to see a different side of her in this film. She's a little bit more, well, I guess we can get into a little bit later, but she actually plays two roles in this movie. The main role we see her in, she's kind of like quirky. She does like, little jokes here and there. But her personality is just kind of like bubbly and friendly. It was just a cool, I think, role. Getting to see her portray those two different roles, I thought she did great in both. The Predator, the guy that plays the Predator, I thought was fantastic. Very physical. This movie, as far as like the movements and the fight scenes. The main thing I enjoyed about this movie, the action is great, bro. The action is great. If you're somebody that watches these movies for the action, I don't see how you can walk away disappointed. Literally from the beginning of the movie to the end, the action is not only nonstop, but it's actually like very well executed. Fight scenes, the scenes where when he first gets to the planet and he's figuring out the landscape, and he's being attacked by the animals and the monsters that live on the planet. Like all of it was exciting to watch. All of it was fun. Later on in the film, when he's fighting the beast that he came to hunt, that's a crazy fight scene. That's very enjoyable. Then we get to see him fight the synthetics, because there's other synthetic androids that are essentially. They say the planet is so dangerous that Weyland Yutani, the corporation that's in the Alien and Predator movies, they won't even send humans to scout the planet. They send synths only. So we get to see him fight synths, which is also why the movie is not rated R. I know some people were a little concerned that this movie is not rated R, but the reason it's not rated R is because there's no human enemies. But as far as the action and the violence, it's all still there. The synths just don't have red blood; they have white blood. So because of that, it's PG-13. But I don't want people to think that the violence is toned down, because it's not. It's not. You might hear people say it is. It's not. That's a lie. The violence is there. He literally punches holes in niggas' chest. Their heads get stumped in. Like, the violence is there. It's just because it's not red blood, they were able to get through without a R rating.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not to be too much of just a question of world building. Is Alien? They're in the same world as Predator, right?
Yeah, they're all connected.
Okay. Wasn't Raised by the Wolves TV show in the same alien world?
I don't know if that is considered in the same universe, but it is Ridley Scott who created Alien and did the Prometheus movie. He also produced Raised by Wolves.
Got you. The humanoid whatever, they have white blood too in that show.
That's true.
I wonder if that has anything to do with maybe some creative direction.
Yeah, it might, and that might be some lore. But I don't know. But that, now that you say that, it actually does. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I'll say the action is fantastic in this film. I personally feel like they took a step up from Prey. As good as Prey was, this movie has double, if not triple the action that Prey had. Great action movie. And unlike Running Man, the action actually did keep me on the edge of my seat. Like, it was exciting and fun to watch personally. It didn't really feel like your run of the mill, or I guess by the numbers action. It felt like they were bringing some new and exciting ideas. What else do I want to say? I guess just going back to well, I can speak on the visuals real quick. Visually, I thought the movie looked very good. I saw it in Dolby Vision. Um, I thought it looked very good. Colors were great. There were a lot of really cool shots. Some of the CGI wasn't necessarily bad because I don't think it was a bad some design, but some of the CGI work on some of the animals or monsters look kind of wonky, but not necessarily bad. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. It just I don't know. The art, just the kind of style they were going for. I don't know, but I will say this as far as CGI, they filmed this movie. So the guy that plays the Predator, it was a full practical suit. The only thing they CGI was his face, and that to me is when you watch the movie, because it looks so seamless, and they did a super good job on the Predator face. So yeah, for that to be practical, except for his face, I don't know. They did a great job with that. But yeah, man, what I'll say is this, just to finish up. If you've never seen the Predator films before this, if you're not really into that franchise, it's fine, because this movie, it has stuff for the fans, but again, the director said it's set so far ahead in the future, like of the timeline, that it doesn't have a direct connection to a lot of that stuff. I think this is the perfect opportunity to get into it while you can, and then go back and do your homework afterwards. I definitely recommend this movie for people. Great sci-fi film, great action film, really really good story, interesting story. And then the ending is a fire payoff at the end. Like, this movie has a great ending, and it sets up a third film. So I love this film. This is 9 out of 10 for me, bro. 9 out of 10. Yeah, this is 9 out of 10.
Were you expecting it to be that when you saw it? I mean, when you first saw it?
I know exactly why he gave it 9 out of 10.
I'll say this. When they first showed the trailers for this, I was definitely excited. I was hyped. Off the simple fact that I loved Prey, the director's last movie, I already knew this was going to be good, but this movie was even better than good. It exceeded my expectations. That's why I'm giving it a 9. I will say you can consider me a little biased because I love sci-fi and I love Predator and Alien, but this movie to me was way more enjoyable than Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus, as an Alien fan, was honestly disappointing for me. It wasn't bad, but it just was underwhelming for what I was expecting. This movie surpassed my expectations. I'm all in with this director, Dan Trachtenberg. I need them. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I need them to give him Alien versus Predator. Let him make a new Alien versus Predator. I promise you, after the 2 films, technically 3, because he also did an animated Predator film on Hulu, which was also great. Out of the 3 films he's done already on Predator, if he does Alien versus Predator, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be one of the best fucking sci-fi action films we've seen in years. I'm telling y'all, he is so good with this franchise. He knows what he's doing. He's fucking cooking, bro. Give him Alien vs. Predator immediately. 9 out of 10. Go see Predator Badlands, hopefully, or preferably in a theater if you can. Dolby Vision, 4K. If not, watch it when it hits Disney Plus / Hulu, probably in January or February. That's my review.
I'm not mad at that, because you know one time, unlike some people, you don't give out 9s and 10s often.
I
So
don't.
I respect this. I respect this rating.
I don't.
Niggas like Saint give out 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s every fucking podcast.
Yeah, put out this
he gave Superman a 9. He gave Superman a 9.
Yeah. He threw them bitches out like Halloween candy, nigga. He just handed them out. His 9s and 10s don't mean nothing for real. You know what I'm saying?
I can't understand a word you saying right now, brother.
Wait. Red Pig, you saw Predator 2, right?
Yeah, I did.
Give your thoughts, and then we'll finish with Saint.
Oh, okay. Oh, because Saint probably got some negative shit to say. You think, huh?
No, I just you haven't talked a lot this pod, so I want to give you your time to shine.
So not gonna lie, I went in with low expectations. This is like my second Predator movie, because the last one I didn't like at all. And this one
You
pleasantly.
didn't like Prey?
Nah, I'm not a, you know.
Yeah. We can get out of there,
But yeah, nigga, I was shocked by how much I liked this movie. This is one of the most like shocking blockbusters of the year for me. This was really, really, really good. I like the little baby Groot thing they had going on in this movie. It was fucking adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
The
you just
seamless.
reminded me when Saint is done, I want to address the controversy. But go ahead, my bad.
Oh yeah. This Mandalorian got some. I think I'm gonna compare this movie to Mandalorian. I mean, I'm gonna compare Mandalorian to this movie when it come out. Cause I feel like this low key like a good a good comparison. Um, I liked how they handled the little baby Groot thing. Also like once I said the seamless blend of makeup and the visual effects, fire. Really love it. The story is nothing crazy. It's like a simple story, but it's very, very well executed. The action is pretty good. Um, Unlike the last Predator movie I've seen, this was like very lighthearted. It had jokes. He was learning about vulnerability. It's a complete tone shift from the other movies. So I was just shocked by the movie. I didn't see any trailers when I went to go see this. I just went in blind and I was really, really surprised. This is an 8 out of 10 for me. This is one of my favorite movies of the year, low key. When I think about it,
Mine too.
yeah, this might be in the top 10, top 5 when it's all said and done. This was really, really good. Yeah. Oh, the visual effects too. Like the CGI, it was decent, nothing crazy. Oh, one time. So in all the Predator movies, these niggas like these creatures, just because it's set in the future.
What do you mean?
Like all the predators are all them like this race, or just like just something.
Yeah, they're the name of the race was called Yautja.
Oh, and so them niggas just traveling and shit. Okay.
Yeah, so the base is about the Yautja, which is also um well we'll get it. I guess we can get it. But basically they're not really like evil, right? So even though a lot of the other movies they portray the quote unquote bad
The intelligent
guys,
beings. Yeah.
they're not necessarily inherently evil. They are just their whole goal is to hunt. I compare them to Craven. Their whole goal is to just hunt the most powerful beings in the
Oh.
universe. So they travel to different planets looking for um, the strongest beings to fight. So um, that's why a lot of the movies take place on Earth because, as you know, humans are considered the top of the food chain on Earth. So we're technically the strongest enemy on Earth for them. But that's their whole thing. They're hunters. They're looking for hunting the most powerful game, the most powerful beings they can find.
Hey, want to highlight that this super chat.
Hey, hold on. Iron
The
Mike.
Disneyfication was
Big
too much for
$10
me.
dono.
I'm gonna speak on what Iron Mike is saying here too. By the way, Iron Mike 404, appreciate the super chat, brother. We really appreciate you. He says the Disneyfication was too much for me. The movie would have been a 10 without the MCU sidekicks. Still liked it overall. Just hope this isn't what they do with the franchise going forward. B
I hate
minus.
I hate he's saying it. Bro, that made the movie different from literally it was a complete tonal shift from every Predator movie. Like I know it is. And I've only seen like two
It
of them
is.
hoes.
It
So
is.
I don't know what you like.
But that's kind of what they don't like. They don't like that it's a tonal shift.
Like what the fuck? That shit is
So
fire, bro. He was lighthearted. I mean, I get you saying they kind of marveled it, but it's different for the franchises, so I'm not mad at it. Basically, I I hope this isn't like a new trilogy, low key. I would be very interested to see where he go after this movie, because at the end of the movie, as you'll see, is like a sequel, hinted. I think so. That's fire.
It's better than the last one I was in theaters. That shit was ass.
Didn't Wonton
come
like that
on,
one?
you talking about 2018?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, because
freaking
Prey wasn't in theaters. It was direct to Hulu, which it should have
yeah.
been
Oh
in
yeah, I remember
theaters,
that.
but it didn't. But yeah, the last one that was in theaters before this was 2018, and that one I didn't watch that one, but people said it was ass.
It's terrible, bro.
But go ahead, Saint. Go ahead with your
I like the movie. I don't understand why people are saying, "Oh my god." Uh, we, Smooth said some dumbass shit on After Dark. I've heard his review.
He
Terrible,
said he was soft. The Predator was soft.
which is false. Stick to fanboy wars, brother. Um, because listen, they didn't make the Predator soft at all. If anything, they for the first time they made you feel some kind of empathy and like just showing their perspective, bro. Like it's totally different in just like how they operate. And I think that was dope. Now on top of that, if anything, they really showed that this dude is raw because um I'll just say he wasn't using the typical gadgets that have been used throughout every Predator movie because he's a rookie, of course, right? I guess you could say, but he still was like got that dog in him. Like he was whooping a lot of ass, bro. Like I don't understand why people were saying, "Oh, he's soft." Like, nah, you didn't watch the film. I don't believe you watched it. Um, I would say when there's not act because there's a lot of action throughout this entire like film, and it's a short film. But when it's not action, it does like kind of like drag out a little bit, and it seems slow. But it's justified because it gives the film substance and like a lot of context that's well needed in world building. Um, the ending was perfect, and even if we don't get a sequel to this, which I think it will, because it's done phenomenal numbers. Like it's what did its best opening week in opening day, right? So yeah, I think it. I think overall, if you like Prey, I see no reason why you wouldn't like this one. I'm gonna give this film. You know what? I originally was gonna give it like an 8 out of 10, but I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh Lord, you handed them bitches. I told you. He be handing bitches out like the
Brother,
candy.
you gave Lion King the little Lion King remake last year fucking
What?
10, but
You
but
fucking
then
lie.
when it came to the cameras being on, you changed your
No,
tune,
I
bro.
never gave it a 10, brother. What
Yes,
the
you
fuck?
did, bro.
I gave it a 7.
We have
Yeah,
a witness
nigga.
to that too. You gave it a 10 and then you switched up.
I ain't never give it a 10, nigga.
Hey,
See
Deontay,
you
bro.
trying to you trying
Deontay,
to question
Deontay,
my
pull up, bro.
authenticity,
Pull up,
nigga.
pull up,
The fuck?
pull up.
To where?
You done, Saint?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, but well, yeah, just briefly, I want to touch on like you were saying
Did
some
Alex
of the
see it?
complaints. I don't know. He hasn't seen it yet. I don't think. I think we were the only ones, us three.
I hate that profile picture.
Wait, Tyrek, you still there?
Teddy?
Tyrek keeps going in and out. I wonder if he's having an issue or
Yeah,
something.
no. He was having the same issues I had.
It sound like it.
No,
It sound like it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
What's wrong? Is the site fucking up for you or something
So
else?
I'm
No,
using
every
on
time you leave
Safari on my
the
on my
site, it turn
phone,
off.
and Safari likes to fucking reset itself every five
No,
minutes. So
it's doing the same thing for no, it's the site, Tyreek. Because it happened
it's
to me too.
so it keeps doing that shit. So I keep getting kicked out, and then it keeps telling me to rejoin. So
Yeah, as soon as you get
Uh-huh.
off the site. So my
I'm
phone
gonna use
on
the
like
browser next
20%
week. The
because of
only reason I'm
shit.
doing that shit because I need to find my mic.
Well, you're supposed to use Google Chrome anyway for this website.
No, you can't use
Oh, you
Chrome.
are?
You
Oh
can't use Chrome
god.
on
I'm on
iOS.
Chrome right now.
Well, you on Android,
Oh.
that's why. But for some
No, I'm
reason
on my Mac.
on Apple, it
I
won't let you
can't.
use.
No, I'm on my Mac. It won't let me use Safari. I got to use Google Chrome.
Oh well, shit. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this phone,
It
man.
won't even open this in Safari.
Nah, bro. It's the same. I'm on my phone too, Tyreek. The same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, use
It's better
Chrome,
than
bro.
StreamYard though because it doesn't lag, but it's just
At
I
least
don't know.
you
Next
can
time
turn your
I'm
phone
gonna use
off
the
and talk.
thing. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
just to address some of the talk around this film before we finish up, there were a lot of people online, and some of them I think are valid complaints, like what Iron Mike just said. I could understand him feeling that way, right? But there are a lot of people, we call them grifters. These people that just go around spreading bullshit for engagement and YouTube clicks, um, talking about this is the word they killed Predator. It's for babies now. All this other bullshit. It's fucking false. Um, Now, as far as people feeling like the movie was, the main two complaints, right? I've seen people that don't like Elle Fanning's character because she does kind of take the role of a quote unquote sidekick to the Predator, which they've never had. The Predators are known for working alone, and he even says that in the film. Predators we work alone. But they switch things up by giving him a companion. My whole thing is, I don't have an issue with it because it makes sense for this movie. He's already the runt. He already has lost most access to his weapons when he crash lands. And I'm gonna avoid spoilers here, but just to give some context, he crash lands, so he loses a lot of his weapons. He's never been to this planet. When he first gets there, he's being attacked by the wildlife and the plant life. So, in a way, it kind of makes sense giving him a companion that can kind of help him and guide him. Also, because he's the main character, we as the audience have to know what he's feeling and thinking. So they give him this companion that is essentially speaking to him, asking him questions. She's almost like interpreting for us in a way, right? She's talking to him, asking him questions. We understand what she's saying because she's speaking English, but he's speaking in his language. So I just think the way that they used it for this movie, it worked and it made sense. That's just my take on it. But I can understand the criticism. Now, the other thing is this film has an animal companion. Like Red Peg was saying, a kind of Baby Yoda slash I forgot
Groot.
Groot, Baby Groot. People don't like that. They feel like, oh, it's a cute animal. I don't know. That to me, I just feel like it's an over exaggeration. That thing wasn't even in the fucking movie that much. Like, come on, guys. It wasn't in the movie that much. And on top of that, it served an actual purpose. It made sense to be there for the beast that he was hunting and how it worked out at the end of the film. I just feel like it made sense here. Now, granted, personally, I don't think that's like a trend they're going to continue with the next one because it really only makes sense for this movie. So I wouldn't really. And plus, if you saw the end of the movie, that particular animal companion grew up, so it's a lot more fearsome than it. You know what I mean? It's not like a cute and cuddly thing. I don't know. I fucked with it. I fucked with giving the Predator because especially when you watch the film, his whole thing is kind of like, fuck the clan. I'm on my own shit. He's not following the traditional rules set by the clan. He's essentially making up his own rules because his father turned against him.
He's Jinsakai.
Yeah, it's very similar to what Jinsakai story. So all of that stuff combined, I think, is what made sense for this particular movie. So I didn't have an issue with any of that stuff. People who don't like it, I understand it, but I do think a lot of people are kind of overblowing it and exaggerating. Like, oh, they made Predator for babies. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. But that's all I had to say on it. I know Kid Smooth. For those that know Kid Smooth, he had a lot of thoughts on that too. But I talked to Smooth about the movie in After Dark, man. A lot of his complaints, man. He was just yapping. He was yapping. But that's all I had, man.
They made the Predator, bitch.
Before we get the fuck out of here, man, any last thoughts, any comments, anything we missed?
No. Oh, one time, are you going to see Wicked next week?
Absolutely not.
Why not? You seen the first one?
I saw the first one at home, so I'll also watch the second one at home.
You should go, bro.
I'll go see it.
Me and Alice going to see it.
I hope y'all enjoy.
Unfortunately.
My little cousin want to see it, so I know Saint going to see it.
I'm not watching that bullshit.
Did you watch the first one? You should watch it, Saint.
No.
It's actually not bad.
I don't care about that shit, bro.
I mean, you watch other bullshit. You could watch Wicked, nigga.
Nigga, you like Lion King.
Okay. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. What are you talking about? The fuck? You a Ninja Gaiden fan. You're a big sloppy ass, a fucking fan of ninjas, nigga. You don't move like that in real life. Why you a fan of ninja?
You skinny ass bitch.
The fuck?
Like a fucking big sloppy ass. Get your weight up, nigga.
Bitch, you be like a fucking slangy.
Look better than you.
What? You in that patchy ass beard, Saint?
We having a cute
anorexic bitch. Eat something, nigga.
The fuck, nigga? Come on, get him. Look at you one time. I'm holding back on Saint because I love Saint.
Shut your nut ass up. Back the hell up from the mic, bro. Get it out your throat.
No, nigga.
All that sucking.
Fix that belly first, and I'll back up from the mic. When you fix
Fix
that
your
belly, I'll
beard
back up from
first,
the mic,
nigga.
nigga. You built like Homer Simpson, bitch.
You barely got a mustache. The shit uneven. Get it together, nigga.
My mustache uneven.
This how
You
we
just like
Fuck,
a
what the
game.
fuck?
First
I
of
And
all,
just
you
come
you
look
back
dress
to
better.
like and
this.
you built like a GameStop
This how we
manager,
show.
nigga.
Oh
We
yeah.
The
you know
fuck?
your ass.
You built like a crackhead, nigga. Now what?
The
Whoa.
fuck? You always pushing pro
Nigga.
memberships, boy. Sign up here. Stupid ass.
The
Mm.
fuck is going on, dog?
Hey, you sure? You sure don't want to sign up? You want the protection on your disc? Come
Mm.
on. I'm cool. I got a Black Panther shirt. Wakanda.
Nigga said,
Looking at
buy from me.
What the fuck is happening?
They having a
Ain't
cute
I
nobody
love
moment.
doing
saying.
that shit, nigga.
I love you. Saying. Don't let this
Man, shut your ass
verbal
up.
abusing fool you. I love you.
Verbal abuse. Well, I think that was a good show. Wonton, what do you think, my brother?
Absolutely. If there's no other comments or anything else, we can get the fuck up out here with the outros. Alex, lead us off with the outros, baby.
Hey man, it's the Glizzy Goblin, the Pizza
Huh?
Hut Panhandler,
Uh,
the icy individual. Thanks,
Ain't
guys, for
nothing I say
tuning in to
about you,
the
nigga.
podcast.
I love that. Rip it.
I want to say forever, my lady. It's like a dream.
Who
Give
sing
me
that song?
Yeah,
everything you want.
forever, my lady.
Rip it. Who sing that song?
It's like a dream. Hey, one
Yeah.
time, you ride. You
Oh,
don't
you
got
don't
no
hear me talking.
license.
You don't hear me talking, bitch.
One time, you riding it with no license.
It's like a dream.
I don't know about y'all, but after this, I'm gonna listen to Summer Walker. Summer Walker. I'm finally
Oh, did
listening
you
to
Bro,
Summer
that's
wait,
my
wait,
Walker,
wait,
man.
wait?
favorite.
Did you listen to it one time?
Summer Walker. Woo, Summer Walker. I love
Wait,
Summer
wait,
Walker.
one,
Woo.
Alex, did you listen to it?
You
Alex,
niggas is 30 years old
Alex, did
listening
you
to Summer
listen to
Walker
Summer
and
Walker
your
album?
damn Fenty draws.
I thought it
Excuse
was gonna be the team feature on there, bro.
Bro, the album is I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah,
Wait,
it ain't better than the last two albums.
did y'all see Lotto didn't like her verse? Apparently,
Lotto
A lot
didn't
of
like her verse.
she ain't
He
like her
wrote
verse,
it.
she
That's her
posted.
right?
fucking fault, bitch.
She posted on her Instagram. She posted a clip of her. I guess what she originally did, and she said, "This is what I sent." That's all she said. So I'm assuming she didn't like how it turned
Oh,
out
she
on her.
ain't like her verse. Okay. Well, she
I
probably sent two
mean,
verses.
yeah.
I don't know, nigga. I just saw it on Twitter. Nigga said they sound the exact same though. But
She was like, "This is the one that 21 Savage wrote."
Right. Cause 21 is on the album as well.
I'm so
Rick,
sick of them.
outro.
Uh, beat Spurs again. Fuck Wemby.
Fuck you.
Woo.
Mm.
Fuck you.
Well, apparently Jack and Katie are arguing at home base, so we're gonna head
Oh
out
yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah. I
folks.
need to see. I need to hear that
oh, yes,
retardation.
sir.
Hold
Yes, sir.
on. Saint outro.
Catch y'all next week in the late takes. Yeah.
All right,
I
bro.
can't believe he
To
lost by 1 point. Oh my god.
Steph at 49.
All right, man. We out here. We'll
Jesus.
catch
Again.
y'all in 2 weeks. I don't know what the fuck movies are coming out in 2 weeks, but I'm sure we'll see them. Okay. Appreciate everybody tapping in, tuning in. Appreciate everybody with the super chats, the memberships. We love y'all. We will be back in 2 weeks. Peace out.
Fire.
This podcast is longer than Weapon Wheel podcast.
Well, that's because we actually got topics.
Wet weapon.
Yo, Creano, this one heat.